Hello, good evening, everyone. How are you guys? And what are you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. And yesterday was an off day. Why? Why yesterday was an off day? I don't know. Maybe I was busy. I don't actually remember what was the reason. The reason was, yeah, actually, I was a little bit busy yesterday. That's why I was not there for the stream. But today we are back and we are going to have some fun today. And let's see who are joining the stream. Using my laptop cam, so it is not that great, but it is fine. Can have some. Yeah, today we are going to play some games, and I will be trying to play with my viewers as well. So it's time to start the game, and yeah, on we go. Okay, let me fix one more thing. Yeah, so we are ready to play some games, and what? And you guys can send me some as well. भाई मेरे साथ खेलोगे? Yes, bro. Of course, खेलेंगे. Let me play some of the games. Then we will play against the viewers. Okay, we are playing with the black pieces, and let's see what white is going to throw on our face. So he started with d4. So we will play the move. Let's play the Nimzo Indian defense. Okay, I think there is something wrong with. Let me keep it a little bit close, or maybe here. Maybe it's fine. Okay, let's play the Nimzo with bishop b4. d5 is the move. We can cancel now. We can play the move d6 actually. We will let's take, and now we can finish it with this bishop. Putting I can take and damage his pawn structure on the king side. Is that fine or not? I have an idea that I can take, and I can play the knight h5 to bring the queen into the game. Let's try. Let's try. Let's go knight h5, and my idea is to bring the queen into the game on the king side quickly. Yeah, let's go queen h5. I hope I'm not blundering anything. And now we just have to bring this knight to g4. It will take three moves. Maybe he has the move like rook d1. I don't know what's the idea. Maybe he wants to eliminate this knight. Or should I try to preserve this knight? I don't think so. Let's try to bring this knight. He will take it. And but that comes with okay, I think we should take. And now this is coming. Now this is coming. He has to take. We take back with the queen. That will come with check. Maybe queen f3 check, and we can just read out this knight to f6, then g4. I think my position is looking fine now. As we are ready to throw this move, threatening mate in one. Okay, I think we can still go for this one. I'm not seeing anything wrong in this. Okay, I think he takes a sting out of queen takes g4, which comes with check. Okay, but we are going to go for that anyway. And he has to part way with the light square bishop, and there are still some weaknesses on that. Okay, now we throw this check. Or should we go here? Let's throw this check, forcing this move. And now comes the idea. Maybe this is too late, but I think he's also late, right? Knight f6 and knight g4. Sorry, knight f6 and knight g4 seems the way to go to it. That Let's try to read out the knight over here. We have to be careful about this queen, which is making contact with h7. And now this move, no. c5 comes in mind. If he takes, we can. Okay, let's go c5 because if he takes, we can get our rook to the d5, open d5 quickly. Okay, maybe he is preparing this move or this move. So we should take here. He can't take with this, but he can take. Let's try to open up the c file at least. Okay, now we can bring the rook into the game with a threat. And now knight e4. Okay, I don't want to trade the queens. Let's keep that on the board. Here we have rook h, queen h4. Not a big deal. He's going to play the rook g3. Bro, shall we play one more game? Okay, let me finish this one, then I will try. RCB c5 rook c8. Okay, now maybe knight e4 comes with a greater effect because it will fork the rook and this bishop. Or should I just pin that bishop with this move? Yeah, that seems a good move. Yeah, let's just pin that bishop. Okay, we are not falling for any kind of check or maybe any discover attack. We can pin this, and now knight e4 is even stronger. Okay, let's take stakes, and there are no threat. Or maybe should I just go here? No. Let's just bring another piece into the game. I think he's going to play this move. That is my prediction. Queen d1, smoking this rook out of that strong c2 square. Maybe we are going to play the more rook c8. Okay, he is doing it this way. He is doing it this way. What about this move? I can take, so he has to go back to defend that. Then we bring this back. But where will be this knight going? No, let's go back first. We have to jump off over here. Wow, he takes control of that square as well, and now my queen might get. This move comes in mind now. Oh, but then this. Oh, look at that incredible idea. With this idea, wow. And even if I goes here, that is coming, right? But let's try because we can throw this check, and then maybe we can try to bring our rook to the back rank somehow. Yeah, that can be played. Rook h3, we have queen g4 check. He can't block with any of the piece there. So either he has to go king h1 or king f1. Then maybe we can take this pawn. Bishop takes, queen takes. We will be fine there, but we have to be quick now because he's getting higher in that. We are getting lower on time. Queen f3. Queen f3 here. We just take that rook and we will be up an exchange and chilling probably. We can bring this queen around to e7 and start hitting those weaknesses there as well. Wow, he goes for this. Okay, let's take here. I don't think I'm falling for any kind of traps. Now we just have to consolidate our position and we just have to convert this. Okay, let's go here. Let's try to get in the queen. We can take. No, actually. Okay, let's take CD and let's go here to start hitting this. And now this check is coming to pick up this off. Oh man, very good. Oh, we have to throw this bishop away, and still this pawn can be a headache. Okay, but not that is a bad move because we can throw this bishop off of this diagonal and we can just snatch that pawn. Should I take this? Of course I should. Yeah. Hmm. F6 is not working. We can just take. He's going to throw this move. Yeah, I was knowing that. Now again that move. Yeah. We have to convert this game. It is not over yet. Oh, what is happening there? Now everything is perfectly placed. We have to push this pawn. Okay, let's force queens off the board. Let's force queens off the board, and now we are winning completely. Let's make another partial. And this is impossible to defend now. Okay, let's cut off the king here. Start hitting that. He's still trying, but I think we can convert this game easily. This king can never go here because of this rook. This rook is perfectly protected by this pawn, and yeah, we have some problem with the time, but I think we can do this business. Oh, oh my God. What the heck? Winning. Only problem is time, but we are getting another queen. Oh, it didn't. Oh, what the heck is happening? What the heck was that? I was close to lose on time, but somehow I managed to win the game at the end. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy game. Wow, he was still trying. He was still trying because I was low on time. That was the reason. That's easy. Hope you have enjoyed this game, man. And if you are enjoying the game, you can hit that subscribe button. And you know what you have to do. Just hit the and accuracy is 90.7. So perfectly good level of king. Okay, we started with Nimzo Indian defense. This is a little bit of instructive moment. You can take this pawn on c4, but that is free move. But when white develop this bishop, now you can take this pawn. Now it comes with a threat which hits the bishop. So he has to lose a tempo by taking this pawn, and now we can quickly fence it our bishop. Okay, another, I think this is a little bit of computer is giving it as bad, sorry, top computer move, and this as an inaccurate, but I don't think because any human will be frustrated about this move. We try to bring all of our pieces into the king side, and already we have an advantage there. According to the computer, queen d5 is the move, but I was just premeditated that I have to keep my queen on the king side. Deliver some nasty blow there. Computer again wants to take, but I don't know why. Okay, rook f3 was move, but I think he was not liking the fact that my queen can get in there, or my queen can throw some checks. Now it is completely winning. It is just a matter of time, but you have to be careful because you are low on time. Okay, again here his queen was so active, and look at this bishop. He's crossing everything. Queen is hitting the pawn as well, but we find this move, which is I think I'm proud of this move because now we can play the move this, which defends both of the pawns and the rook as well. F6, we force queens off the board. Very instructive when you are facing some trouble with the queen endgame. Just try to force queens off the board. Another instructive moment when their king tried to get closer to your pawn, just block off the king in a box. This king can never go there because of this rook. And this rook is perfectly protected by the pawn as well. For some moment, these pawns become a little bit of annoying, but we can play the rook d8, which can later on. At this moment, you can even sack this rook for this pawn, and you can promote one of these pawns. That's what I was trying to play. Yeah, he was very good that he was not promoting the pawn till the end. Here he could have promoted that pawn like 2 and 3 moves forward, but he did not promote because he was knowing that I'm going to take there. That will make our work a little bit easy. So sometimes forcing some moves is bad. Now the king is completely boxed in, so we can just promote a queen and deliver ladder segment. Yeah, that's easy. I hope you have enjoyed the analysis, and if you are enjoying the analysis, just hit that like button. That will help the algorithm. Okay, let's play this game. I think this is unrated. So yeah, let's go on e4. Bro, you started live stream early today? Yeah. I started live stream early. Bro, where did you went yesterday, bro? I waited yesterday, bro, for stream. I was a little bit busy yesterday. That's why. Okay, let's go with our usual setup. Knight f3 and bishop c4, our favorite Italian opening. And let's see what he's going to play now. d5. Okay, let's take. He's going to push this pawn. Queen e2. Oh, he didn't push. So what if I just takes? Queen e2, Queen e7, Queen e2. No, I don't want to fall for his traps. Let's just try to protect this d4 square. I'm going to give that pawn out. Let's bring this knight out with tempo. Hits the queen. Now we can go here. He's trying to make this work. Let's take with the bishop. Bishop e2. We are going to castle. Okay, I'm not going to show my move on the stream by arrows because he's one of my viewers. Okay, let's hit the bishop. Not working. Let's defend this. If we take, I will be more than happy. Let's go here. Now maybe he will just trade the bishop. Okay, he didn't trade. Let's go here. Try to hit that bishop. Sorry, knight. And if he takes, I can just take it back. Maybe he wants to get that move, but we can just trade there and we can trade the queen and get into the comfortable endgame. We have these two bishops. Let's go here to hit the queen and keep this square protected. Can I play these moves? This is not a big problem. We can take. Oh, my queen is only one time different. Oh man. Oh my god. Should I trade? Let's trade. Queen takes. I'm hoping for. Yeah, queen takes is coming. Maybe we can. Oh, pawn takes. So what should I just? Should I just take? Oh, but then maybe this move is there. Let's take. Let's take that. If he goes here, we can trade there. He has to go back. Then we can just bring our bishop back to f3. We are at a pawn. Okay, he goes there, which makes sense. By the way. Okay, he's trying to do it with the queen. Very good. Okay, actually, I missed this move. Okay, let's go here. This which I trade again. Okay, I have to speed up maybe so that we can put him under queen a3. We are going to play the move b3 and we can just quickly develop along the b file. As b file is open up, so it's time to get one of the rooks onto that 7th rank. तेरे को कोई मतलब ही नहीं है सब्सक्राइबर क्या मैसेज कर रहे हैं। अरे भाई गुस्सा हो गई क्या नीरज भाई गुस्सा हो गई क्या गुस्सा मत हो भाई खेलेंगे सब आपसे भी खेलेंगे लेट मी फिनिश दिस वन देन आई विल प्ले अगेंस्ट यू ओके let's try to get this move. We have to keep in mind that rook should be defended by the bishop, and somehow if we can try to eliminate this bishop, then that rook will be unprotected. Okay, I think he just helped me to push this pawn. Okay, we should take this. I'm not seeing anything wrong. But now he will speed up so fast, and he's like so tricky at the end. So I have to be a little bit careful. Just takes. I don't know. Maybe we should push this passer. I'm not afraid of this move. Let's go here. Pin the bishop. There is no check because my king is on the dark square. There is no infiltration on the second rank because of this bishop. Okay, now I don't know. That is no. Let's just push this p. I just have to keep moving. Oh, what about this move? What? Should be winning. We can sack one of the queens and get another one. Let's go. That's easy. Good game. Well played. Don't say Sanjeev bro like that. He is like my relative bro. Hello, भाई कहाँ से हो आप? I'm from Bihar, X 2.0. Okay, Neeraj Gupta, I'm going to play against you. You can send me the challenge. Queen's Gambit by खेल. ठीक है भाई, Queen's Gambit खेलेंगे. If you are there, you can send me the challenge. Oh, we have a brilliancy. And you guys can suggest that. Sorry, you guys can guess that. What was that brilliant? I think that Queen's sack was brilliant because we are getting another queen there. And yeah, good game by my opponent. AKDC is not that, and now chess.com engine is not thinking that there was any brilliancy. And actually, he is giving this pawn. But I was premeditated that he is going to be well prepared in this line, so why to get into his hands? Right. That's why I think he was just giving that pawn on purpose, so I just ignored that. Now we got that comfortable position. Oh, actually, this was working. At this moment, it is working, but how? He takes this and hits the queen. Oh, but then you go here and you defend the knight with the bishop and the queen. And if he tries to pinch it, then you have f5 and you completely solidify the knight. There is no pawn to get hit. Yeah, so try. But I thought after this move, he's just going to get my bishop with an attack and that knight can hang sometimes. So I missed that. We get this position. We get a pawn. And according to the computer, look at this move. Oh my god, he can't take because of the back rank weakness. And if he takes this pawn, maybe you play the move bishop b3. Or first you go here, you hit the queen, queen a3, then you trade here, and now it just offers a queen trade. Because your rook can quickly join the queen side and hit these weaknesses. And you have a rook for your king as well, so there is no back rank issue as well. Okay, that was the way. No, it is winning, but we missed that chance. We drop our bishop all the way to f3. We get this position. That was actually a blunder because it gave away this pawn. We first push that, we then take that pawn. We advance our a pawn. As someone had said that if you have passed pawn must be pushed. Passed pawn must be pushed. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed. Messi good. I'm not going to play against you. हम मजदूरी करीला त का इज्जत से अपना दो बेर की रोटी त कमा ही लेता नहीं हाँ हर्ष शर्मा कमा ही लेता नहीं हमरा पर मत हंसो हम बिहारी बानी त का भइल हम भी भारतीय ही बानी yeah, right हर्ष भाई he is on another level भाई Queen's Gambit सिखाओ भाई send no challenge I don't think you want to play I think you want to watch the Queen's Gambit game okay let's play Queen's Gambit let's try to play the Queen's Gambit I have not played many Queen's Gambit game, but let's try this time. Okay, I'm gonna open up the game with d4. Oh, f5. That's defense. I actually don't know. I might lose this game. Oh, I don't know what is the exact line. He's going for this. Okay, let's bring this knight out. Wow. Can I bring this knight out to take control over e5? Hmm. Okay, let's try to pinch it to this bishop. He's free moving. I might get cooked. I might get. Oh, he's going for that. What if I push or what if I take? I think we should take, but this bishop getting open up. He's going to play the knight e4. Knight d4. He takes, pawn takes. Oh, he didn't go there actually. Now knight d4 is coming. We trade. Pawn takes hits the knight. Knight b5. A6, knight a3. Okay. Okay, let's go here. We can't take this bishop can be a stronger piece sometimes, but let's try. We are out of the theory. I think we should take, and knight b4, knight b5, hits the pawn. How is he going to defend this? With this move. Then we take that pawn. Yeah, let's go. First of all, let's hit this one with multiple pieces. So, okay, I can take that pawn. Hits the rook. And now my this light square bishop is beast. This is not working because our knight is defended and I hang a full bishop there with the queen. And you know what is the time? It is the time to design the king. That is what happened when you not play the when you don't play your usual opening. Stupid. Okay. No, 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 it's not Igor. What is the name of this opening? भाई आप भी वसी की तरह कोच हो क्या? वसी की तरह? Who is वसी? I don't know. Should I try c5 to lock? Yeah, let's go c5. Let's lock the queen side. b6, b4. b6, b4. Takes. a3. Takes. There is no rook which can win my rook. And now we are going to play the bishop b2, fianchetting our dark square bishop. And yeah, that bishop will be not doing much of the thing, but it can get opened up on this diagonal later on. What about this move? I don't think that is a good move. Let's try to go here and connect the rooks. I don't know what he's trying, man. Okay, let's go here. If he takes, we can take back and hits the knight. He's not taking that. I think he wants to open up this one and hits this bishop. Yeah, that is what he's preparing for. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Hmm. Should I go here? Take, should we take? Oh, no. Oh, I'm, I'm burning a lot of time now. Oh, I cannot play that one. Let's try to go here. Let's try to disarm this bishop first of all. And maybe I can get caught. Now he's going to take. I have to take like here. Oh, he takes there actually. Okay, he's going to win that pawn at least. Let's try like that first of all. What happened? No, we are like dead lost now. We are going to lose all of these pawns. He's not even taking that. What was that? I don't know. Can we try to defend that? Wow, man. Look at this move. Good luck defending this position. I'm never going to play the Queen's Gambit. Never, never. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. And now he's going to take this pawn with a threat. Oh, this is pinned as well. I think it's time to design. I think it's time to design. This pawn is hanging. Queen d3. Don't play your dubious opening. Just get your opponent had missed a fork. Yeah, and I'm just getting literally cooked. Now this is a fork. Okay, it's time to design. Not a good idea. No d4 opening. I don't know how to play Queen 7. You can just look up on anything else. I have literally zero experience playing d4. I have gone through e4 like through my entire chess career. Okay, let's try to get back at our usual stuff, which is to play e4. And e4 is completely fine. E4 is completely fine. And you know what? I'm going to win this game, as I have said. By design, क्यों दे रहे बार बार? By there was a fork. Let's see fork. There was a fork. Queen's Gambit is for dummies. Bomb Cloud is for Bomb Cloud is for chat slow. Okay, you know what? Let's play this move actually. Not this. This system is again one of the strongest system with c4 and then e4. You can't try to win this one because this knight is defending. Even if you can take this, other knight will take that place. Can you write it for myself? C5. What is? How it's c5? Oh, c5. Actually, he can move this bishop. Let's take. Let's start by taking. Let's go a6 first to stop this move. What about this move? Not doing much of the thing. He might stack this bishop over there. So let's just go there. c5 again. Okay, let's go knight c5 actually. Oh, but maybe there is this move. And I have to go back. He will take some free space there. Is this coming? The problem with this was if I play e4, a4, then this square will become a huge weakness. Okay, I don't want to go there. And I might get cooked. I don't know what to do in this position. Because he's not taking here to help me, which is bad. Let's try to get this rook off of the diagonal. f5 is just takes. Okay, I was knowing that that move is going to happen at some moment. Let's drop this back. Wow. Look at this. Good luck to me defending this position. What when I'm playing d4, I'm playing like a dumb guy. But when my opponent is playing d4, I'm just getting cooked all of the with all of these BBC Big Boy Center. Okay, let's try to defend this position. Still, it's not over. Hmm. Wow, I don't know what to do. Let's go here. Actually, let's try to induce f5 because then we will get this spy. Holy pawn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is pushing everything there. What about this check? Not great because this pawn is there. Hmm. This rook is coming. I think it's time to open up the e5. Hmm. What about this move? But he's just going to respond with this, right? Hmm. Can I develop the rook on the e5? Okay. Tempo. Hmm. No, not this. Oh, did I miss that? Hmm. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I'm playing like a dubious. Okay, it's time to focus now. Everybody just going to play the d4 now. World has changed. World has changed for like 2026. Everybody, literally everybody is playing d4. And it is the effect of dumb GMs at top level. I don't know why they are just playing d4, 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 d4. Bad thing. And now I'm ready to eliminate this strong knight on e5. Maybe he's going to play the knight. Let's take. Can't take with the pawn because bishop will hang. So you have to take. And now this move. What about this move? Not great. Let's go see. Let's try to undermine this pawn here. And we have to be careful about that weak gift sacrifice. Okay, just remove the knight. Now I have to slide the queen over to h5 some. But no, I cannot give this up. Here, if he takes, we have pawn takes. Now I'm gonna play queen d5. No, I think we should start with the pawn first. And now queen d5 and queen h5. No, I don't. I certainly don't want to trade the queens. I hate trades. I don't know why they are just going for the trade. Queen d3. Queen d3, and it looks like you can play the move to d8. But you have to hit this first. I think he is getting some huge initiative. He is getting some huge initiative. That is not a possibility. This runs into this, or maybe this. Oh no, actually. I can go for this, right? Or what about this move? Let's go queen c6, makes this battery and threaten f5. Let's bring this into the game. This knight is like so strong. We have to eliminate that because he is threatening mate. Okay, it's time to double level on the d file and speed up as well because it is just a 3-minute blitz game. My god, look at that. He's literally sacrificing the queen. Let's hit that pawn. Okay. Let's cut off the connection between these two rooks and hit this one. And now I'm going to play this move, taking that pawn. If we can survive that game, it will be crazy because he just literally sacked the queen for 2 rooks. And we still have this bishop, which can be later used on this diagonal, and queen can do the job on the dark square. Let's try. Okay, he goes there. Let's throw that check and take this pawn. Pawn takes. Should I try or should I go for? I think we should try. Yeah, let's try. Because we cannot allow him to get these 2 pawns. Maybe that is a possibility. But then I play this move and it's this rook. Yeah. Or maybe I'm safe. For the moment, my heart was like out of my chest. Rook d1 is a big threat, but luckily we have the move. Okay, just goes for simplification. So let's keep an eye on this pawn. He can't take here because rook will be hanging. And we just have to try to push this pawn to disconnect the rooks. Right? And we have some time advantage as well. Let's push this b. And he would love to get both okay. I think we can just go there. And if he goes here again, there is this threat, we can win this. Hello? Huh. Hmm. 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 मोबाइल क्या कर ला की कर ला हाँ 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 हम्म हम्म व्हाट्सएप पर हो हम्म ओकर व्हाट्सएप तोरा भए रहल छ ओकर कांटेक्ट एना तऽ नहि होइ छै खाली कांटेक्ट इहो तऽ नहि होइ छै मोबाइल खोलल रह मोबाइल से तुम लागल रह सी वगैरह ओ ऊ बला हाँ वो हो जाइ छै कभी कभी बस कोई दिक्कत नहीं हाँ वो हो जाइ छै कांटेक्ट करके से डिलीट कर दो व्हाट्सएप कांटेक्ट व्हाट्सएप मैसेज। हाँ है एक एक हाँ वो सेव हो जाए ना। हम्म, हाँ लला की कौन वाला था? कितना पढ़ लो उसका? कितना पढ़ लो? छः। छः के 60,000। हाँ वीवो 60 के तो कम है, हम देखो कि वीवो 70 के तो और ज्यादा। वो मोबाइल की वाला। हाँ yes. हाँ, बस वो हो जाए हम लोग बैग भी वाला सीख लेंगे फिर। व्हाट? कहाँ? हाँ आया था। आया वो क्या है? कब आएगा? Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. My elo is 500. That's fine. Okay. Is there anyone who wants to send me the challenge? If there is, you can send me the challenge. I don't know how did I manage to win this game because at some moment he was like crushing me, right? Look at all of those pawns coming. No, that was last game. That was last game. Okay. Wow, he literally just go for that queen sack. He thought that he's going to beat me. Bro, how to play with you? You can send me the channel and my username is given on the top left corner on my webcam. Okay, let's play the Scandinavian. Okay. Okay, we start with this check and then we drop it back to hold on to this pawn. F3, G4, and then we play the move D4. And after this idea, I don't know what to play. Maybe I can try to go there, or maybe I can just push this pawn. Yeah, let's push and just send this knight back where it came from. Okay, I don't know what is the idea of that move. This is a big threat. Can I try this? Oh, maybe it can backfire because of this move. But you know what? If he goes there, I'm going to play this. No, let's start with this check again. If he goes here, we just takes. And then we play this move to hit the bishop. Bishop takes, we can take that knight. Oh my god, my king is completely weak. He was think he should have think like, okay, let's take. Pawn takes is not a possibility because then we can fork him. Oh man, he's just getting completely okay. Maybe there is this move. But if he goes for this move, he wins the queen with c7 check. So many things hanging in the air. And if you move the bishop, knight can be hanging. Knight can't take this pawn because bishop f4 is there. Wow, look at the threat. How many threats we have in the air? f5, b, c, d, c7, queen takes h5. Oh man, we have countless threat in the air. Let's see what he's going for. bc just then bishop takes c6. And okay, I think we wins the queen with c7, right? c7 opens up a check and hits the queen. Yeah, that's how you punish the Scandi. That's how you punish the Scandi. Okay, we have a miss actually. Let me review this game. Let's see the accuracy for this one. Hello, yes, master. You play Alien Chess 1. No, I am not going to play. I send you friend request. Please accept. Okay, Nisit. Nisit Mandal. I am accepting everyone's friend request. And we will be playing as well. I think okay. Okay, actually let's go back to this game. Oh, not this one. I was at this game. Okay, Alien Gambit. Oh, so username of my opponent was Alien. That's why you were saying that I'm playing Alien. I can't even reach 1200. That's completely fine, Saitej Chand. You can get that one day if you can keep pushing yourself. It was Scandinavian defense, and we literally get him off guard. D4 is a bad move, and you have to start with knight c3 first. Okay, it is a blunder because you are now not going to defend that pawn on d5, but now it is fine, and we just wins the game in like 11, 12 moves. Okay, where was that miss? That is a miss, and computer wants to go knight e2 and knight f4 to defend that pawn and hit that bishop. But we literally push all of these pawns. c6 we just takes, and now there are like countless threat in the air, like c takes b7, opening up a line of attack. And even if he can hit my tail, which is to play a6 to hit this bishop, c7 wins the game because now we are hitting the queen and delivering a check. So he has to play the move like this. Then we just takes, knight takes, and we just push f5 and disconnect the bishop from the defense of the knight. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this one. And okay, let's play this game. Someone Neox is sending a challenge for unrated rapid game. So let's try that. I'm going to start with one e4 as it is my main opening and I don't believe in any kind of gambits and traps. So let's play solid opening and pure chess, which is to play Italian. And now we strike in the center with d4. And now we strike in the center with d4. And this is first bad move. Can you guys see what is the reason behind this move? Why it is bad? It just straight up loses the game on the spot. It just loses the game on the spot. What is the reason behind this? Yeah, it is a simple fork. D5 just forks these two pieces, and this is defended by the pawn. Okay, he just moved this bishop, but knight is still hanging. So we just take this knight, BC, and after BC, then still A4. Can you guys see this fork now? If you guys can send me, sorry, if you guys can tell me what is that fork, then it will be like crazy. But I don't think that quite work because queen is defended. It takes no, that is not working. I'm calculating like bishop takes f7, king takes f7, and that is knight takes e5 check, and we hit the bishop with the queen. But by doing that, we have to first give up this bishop. We have to give up this bishop. We have to give up this bishop, then this knight. And that will be equal, so why to go for that? Let's just castle. Knight a5. Okay, so he has asked for what if knight a5. Okay, we will see that move afterward. This is another bad move because he was thinking like I am throwing checkmate threat, so he could have just gone knight f6, but he chooses to play d5. We takes, and again cd, and we have bishop takes d5. Yeah, we have bishop takes d5, and now we are winning the game on the spot because we are threatening checkmate and we are threatening that rook as well. And rook is even not defended, so we are just winning a full piece for free. Knight a5, there was bishop b4 check. Then he has to go here. Then we take that pawn. Yeah, that position would have been still winning as well. Okay, he goes there, and now he prepares to castle. So how do we prevent that? Bishop c6 check. He has to go like knight d7, and look at the initiative we have. Okay, now he will not be able to castle anytime soon. So it's time to bring another piece into the game. And now bishop g5 will pin the knight. I don't know what is the idea behind this move. One of the idea could be to prevent us from developing this dark square bishop. And he can take the pawn. But we are already huge amount of material ahead. So I don't think we need to do anything. Let me throw this check. And now bishop takes. Why bishop takes? Because we want to create a threat on f7. And now maybe he can defend. He can push f6. Then we are going to play move b. Okay, he's just allowing that mate in one move. I don't think there is anything else. Queen takes f7 is just mate in one. That's easy. Good game. Okay, so quickly review that knight a5. There was knight a5 which can be played there, but that's still waiting for us. Knight a5, or maybe we can just even take here. Why? Because if he takes here, we can try to open up his king side. King takes, and we can try to play this move, and we can win this knight again. Yeah, that was still playable, and it is winning like another way. So nothing was working. And there is one more move which you can play after knight a5. You can throw this check, but this check is less evil because now c6 takes, and there is bc actually which hits this bishop as well. And you have to go back, and this is kind of fried liver structure, and in fried liver structure you can get this kind of structure. But the main move is first after this point. After this knight a5, you just take this bishop, and this bishop is not actually hanging because we can play the move ef. That's a check, and we hit the knight as well. So king takes his pose, and now we have the move queen d5, which pulls the king and the knight back, and you wins the piece. King has to move, and simply queen takes c4, and you are still up a piece. So that's easy. Okay, now let's play another games. And if you guys want to play, you can send me the challenge. My username is given on the top left corner on my webcam. Until then, I'm going to play another 3-minute bridge game. So let's go. Let's start with one e4, another Scandinavian, but this time no modern variation. This time simple main line of the Scandi. Okay, let's play this. Oh, he didn't play this move actually, but he is hitting this. Let's go here. He's going to play this move. Yeah, I was knowing that. What? What is he doing? Oh my. Oh my. This is the. Oh, I can go here, but he is not obliged to take. What about this move? And he's gonna play this. Let's go a3 to stop. E5 is coming. Yeah, I was knowing that. Let's go here. It's the knight. There is no knight b5. Okay, I can't even take here because of the pin. So where should I move my knight? What about this move? We are going to lose this pawn. Let's go here. Takes, queen takes. Against Scandi, this is the hardest variation to win. King takes or knight takes. Let's take it then. Okay, maybe here. Let's threaten this knight. A6, we are still going to take this. Yeah, I think we are still going to take this. Or do I? Can I go there? No, let's take this. Let's take this. Let's bring the rook to the defense and threaten this pawn. He will play f5. Oh, what should I do, man? Oh, okay, I don't know actually. Let's try to stop this advancement. Should I double up? These pawns are like way dangerous. That pawn is going to be a weakling, and yeah, I'm losing. I literally get into his opening preparation. He is not thinking even. He is not thinking. Let's try to get this knight around e3. We will go this side. Wow, man, he's literally not thinking. I cannot do anything. I can don't. Okay, let's try to hit this pawn. So maybe he can push or this. What if he puts this, or if he goes king? Okay, he's trying this check. No, no, no. This is dead lost. Okay, if he goes this check, I can just go there, and this pawn is still hanging. But now this. Okay, he wants to infiltrate over there. Okay. I'm accepting the defeat. I'm accepting the defeat. It's time to resign. I don't have any patience to play that. Oh, let's go e6. f3, always weakening move. Let's go here actually. You wanna sit there? Hmm. It will be the idea. Okay, let me defend that. But the moment I goes here, there is bishop f4 because of this knight. Freaking knight. Okay, let's try to get rid of this knight. Okay, he goes back, which allows to get our knight on c4. c4. This is not coming. We can just take that and defend that pawn. Knight d3 can be played. This knight is kind of annoying me. Okay, he's just trying to get rid of this bishop. Okay. Okay, let's try to get this one here. Not worried about this because we can take back with the queen and my knight will be still defended and I will keep an eye on b3 square. We are up a pawn. I think our position is fine in this game. Knight bot is dubious, dumb guy. Okay, now he's threatening this move. Queen takes and then he takes this knight. So I think we should go here and we should go for this plan. Or maybe I can just go here. Okay, I think I can go here, right? I can go here because this is not working. Bishop takes c7, queen takes c7. And if he takes here, we just take, rook takes, and at the end we can take that knight and we can still defend this pawn. And now we are kind of threatening this move as well. Or maybe bishop takes f4. So I think only viable move is to play bishop takes c7, queen takes c7, queen takes a5, then queen takes a5, rook takes a5, and we take that knight, hits the okay. I think we should just take this. Or am I missing something? But there is this move. Okay, let's take. This is coming because if he takes, he will lose the bishop. Let's take. He has to take this. Because you can take, but then my bishop will survive. And if he takes this, then we have to think what to do. Okay, now is the time. What should we do? Should I try this move? Or should I try this move to keep the... Let's try to keep the knight in the board. Yeah, we are giving up this pawn. But okay, he can't take. Very good. Let's try to activate the queen now on the king side. And we have to read out the knight over there. Knight can also jump onto d5. And d5 is a kind of juicy square. Where should we go? d5 or f5? Both looks good. Both moves look good, and we have to think. I think knight f4, knight f5. Hmm. Let me go here first to skewer the queen in some cases. You can't play b5 because then a6 pawn will be hanging. Okay, now I think d5 or knight f5. Knight f5, like because I want to keep this knights on the king side as well. That's why I'm going to play knight f5. And now the idea is not queen g5 because that will hang the queen in one move. Oh, I have an idea to put this rook on c8. Okay, I think we should no, I cannot start with that. Oh, what about this move? We have this check, but that queen's different. Okay, let's go here. And now we are kind of threatening knight takes d4, c takes d4, queen takes d4 check, and we can pick up this knight back with 2 extra pawn. And he has only 38 seconds to calculate this one, so he might fall for this. right? He might fall for this. Simple threat is knight is d4, c is d4, queen is d4, and he fall for that. We throw this check and we pick up this knight with interest. A great tactic. Nice tactic. Yeah, knight sack incoming. Yeah, and we pick up the knight with interest. We can even take back with the rook to hit the queen. Let's trade and let's push the b. We have two extra pawns. Let's make a room for our king so that we do not have to worry about any kind of back rank issue. Let's keep an eye. No matter how much speed he is going to play with. Okay, let's just stop the advancement of the king. Takes. And now it's time to try to activate this rook as well. And he hanged the rook in one move. I don't need that pawn, so that's easy. We win the game nicely. And we have the brilliancy. And you all know that what was that brilliant move? You all know that. Intermediate. What? What? Yeah. That knight check of fourth miss. Where did I miss the fourth? It was still waiting, so why to worry about any kind of thing in the end game? Till this moment, position was equal, and now black is better. And that was inaccurate. Computer wants to play the impossible looking move e5. But there is a threat in there. Let's say we play the move h6. Simple threat is to play the move bishop takes c7, hits the queen and the knight. You have to take the queen bishop, and now this knight is not defended. It is only defended by the queen, but his rook and queen both pieces are hitting that. So you will lose a piece there. And with the move bishop d3, we prevent this. What? Again, if he goes for bishop takes c7, we have the move queen takes c7. And now if he takes this, we can trade the queen first, and then at the end we can take that knight. And position is equal, of course we are up a pawn. If he goes here, bishop d3, and now our pawn survives. So that was my idea. And there is another tactic. So after this move, queen takes a5, just don't take that knight blindly because your queen is undefended. Is the Scandinavian defense good? Yeah, that is good if you know that how to play them. Okay, so that was the plan, but it did not happen on the board. He just goes there, and computer wants to play the move b6 to solidify the knight and the pawn. Wow. Okay, I missed that. That is like a cold-blooded move. White position is collapsing soon because now this pawn is going to survive for the entire game. I missed that. Now we draw the knight, we activate our queen, we keep the pieces on the board, and now comes that brilliant. Okay, for the last move, like here, it is not working. It is not working here because, yeah, you have this check, but the knight is defended by the queen. So you are not going to capture that one. That's why maybe you can still go for this, but then there is some moves like this. And if you go like here, oh, there is counter tactic. If you go here, there is knight takes e6, hitting the queen back. And he can take that pawn and position is again equal. No, not that one. Queen is hanging, so you have to move the queen somewhere like that. Okay, fine. Can we play, bro? Yeah, we can of course play, man. Aryan. No, this Messi Gotti is not a good guy. I know that. I know that. I know that. And if you guys are enjoying the game, you can hit that like button, man. And if you are new to the channel, you can subscribe as well. Let's go d5. This check don't wins the bishop because we have knight c6, which defends the bishop. And now we are ready to castle. If cd, we have de. I don't know what is this move actually. I'm forgetting the line. What about c5 here? I'm not interested in that. Let's go here. Maybe he's cooking up on some sort of traps. How to play with you, Nick? Do. Okay, let's hit the bishop. Oh, now there is a threat. If you goes there, then the queen a5 wins the bishop. So I have to take back with the queen. And now if he goes here, we have bishop takes d7, which prevents queen a4 check. So we are not losing a piece. Yeah. Tactics, bro. Tactics. Okay, let's castle now. Still hoping for this. Oh, this is working or not. What about this knight check? Let's go for that. My intuition is saying go for that, even if we lose this game. Because I want to play some cool chess. If he takes, we have bishop takes c3 check for bc. And oh, he didn't take actually. Wow, he did not take. But now we have to move this knight e4. Wow, man, that was just my bluff, and he fall for that. He fall for that. What about this one not working? Not working. This is still pinned. Let's go b6 and bishop b7. I think he wants to throw that move. Not a big deal. Oh, he didn't go for that. Let's go here. No, I think we are fine and more than fine, of course. Let's go c5. Oh, I always miss this tricky fork. I like literally always. I always fall for that. Hmm. I need my knight on s4. He's gonna play this move. Rook c7 is like no brainer. Bishop a8. I have to remaneuver. This game is losing. I lost another pawn. I cannot defend everything. Why he just gives up that? Because this bishop is never getting open up on this diagonal. So he is not bad, and now it's time to resign. Time to resign. I just always miss that move with knight d7. Knight sitting on e5 is bad thing. Okay, let's play this one. Oh, look at these pawns. What about bishop z5? He can throw this check. Not a big deal. Oh, but that's a big deal. Let's castle. Castle bishop g5. This bishop usually goes to bishop c2. So we are not worried about that. We are not winning that pawn because it is different here. Let's try to bring this knight around here. Doctor भाई मेरे साथ खेलोगे? Isn't bishop c4 supposed to be bad? In this one, yeah, but your opponent cannot punish them. Against Sicilian, I'm playing this system in like recent 2 months or maybe 1 month, and I'm finding great success. Look at this all of a sudden now. Queen e2 and maybe queen e4 ideas can be played sometimes if this knight move from s. Okay, he is securing my queen, and my queen might not have the good squares. So let's go knight d4 to hit this one. Or maybe we can sack this rook over here if he just allow that. I don't think he's going to allow that, so he will play the rook e1, rook e8. We are going to play the queen f3. We have to be careful about this h2 pawn because in some cases, if my knight moves, this pawn can be hanging because of this queen and bishop battery. 1700, but I barely play Blitz Rapid. Cup peak is 2100. Wow. Okay, I can still see that there is only 15 likes, despite 69, almost 70 people are watching. I don't know what is stopping you guys. Okay, let's make a waiting move on the queen side. Then we will go for that. Oh, I missed that. Oh, I mean, I should have stacked that rook and bring this knight into the game with a family fork. What the heck I'm doing? Oh. I have only moved on. Look at the initiative now he has. I'm the dumbest guy ever in the world of chess, man. There was no need to play this. Literally, there was no need. And I just play that. And the knight is pinned. I have no moves. Like everything is controlled. I'm completely fucked up, man. Literally fucked up. Now I'm down a pawn and my position is like worse. Maybe the only advantage we have is our time on the clock. Rook e8 is no brainer. I'm gonna drop the queen back. He will trade, takes, and I would love to play the move king z2. But then again, he can kick out my king there. He's not allowing this move. Oh, let's take this and that. He's going to play the rook e8, but then maybe we sack because we have enough material. If he goes for rook e8, we will sack the queen for the 2 rook. That will be checkmate. Yeah, this takes. Mate threat. We are winning now. 30 seconds is not enough time. We just slide the king over to s4. We can take. That is one of the good moves. Let's take this pawn and threaten this. We don't have to do anything big. We just have to win the game. Now the threat is queen g5 check, and we pick up the bishop. And we can play the rook h1, then drop this king to g1, and then h8 mate. That is also entirely possible. But I don't think he's gonna make a move. Okay, he stopped this. Very good. But now we can. No, no, just queen takes, right? Okay, let's go here, then this, and we play this move. Okay, I think we should just put there. We can take this, but then our queen. Let's throw this check. Now we play the move. Whoa. No, you are not in time. You are not in time. That's easy. ये कैसे 2000 है मुझे तो 1200 भी ऐसे नहीं मिलते. He is low on time, bro. It feels like someone's opponent is like dubious, but when you get at higher rated, when you create some chaos on the board, your opponent will get miscalculated at some moment, right? You blunder rook takes d5, winning the queen. Brilliant. Oh, let's see. Where did I blunder rook takes d5, winning the queen? Rook takes d5. I got the completely crushing position, but somehow I managed to get back. Yeah, I had just already calculated this move, and I just missed that he played this move, and I don't know why did I play the move a3. It was just completely winning. Look at the position. We are just hitting everything, and look at this diagonal now, g3 square, and now it is. At least we should have gone for f3, forcing this bishop back, and again going for this. But now it is less evil because there is this check. And what is that move? I don't know. Computer lines are like crazy. Let's see the game continuation. That was blunder. King h2. We take that pawn, but computer wants to just eliminate this knight. And then you take this pawn, and now the idea is to play rook e5 and rook g5 mate. Wow. How to play 3 moves. Why do you only review the game you have won? Yeah, that is bad thing. Finally someone had spotted that because my mind is just fucked up. It is just giving me the signal that the game you lost, you just have to ignore that and just play another game so that you can quickly regain your lost rating. Okay, he has beaten me once, so this time I want to beat this guy. Let's castle. c3. We are preparing d4, takes takes. Let's go s3. Rook e1. Let's bring the knight out. Let's play here. I don't know what should I do. This there is knight takes. So what about queen d3? Let's go queen d3. If he takes, we can take it back, and our pawn will be defended on d4. Or should I take back with the rook? Oh, but there is this tactic if I take back with the pawn. So we have to take back with the rook. And now this is coming. Yeah, no brainer. Can you go here? We have to keep in mind that pawn. Let's go here to attack that pawn. Okay, it's time to go here to take the entire control of that e file. And now maybe we should drop this bishop back to contest this strong light square. Yeah, I think we should drop this bishop back now. I would love to get my knight on that square, but he's not gonna allow that. Okay, let's do it this way. Bishop e6 takes, we can get our rook onto the 6th rank and start hitting everything there. And if it goes for this line, we hit the knight, and if knight move anywhere like this, we might not sack that. Okay, let's eliminate. Let's do e6, start hitting this. That is this move, but then we can play the move of e7. Oh, why didn't I go for that one initially? But he alternatively giving me that line. We can win the queen, but he will get two rooks for that. I'm not in love with that because look at these pieces. I'm not in love with that. Now the idea is to go this knight h4 because you could have won the queen, but that takes like oh, and I'm simple. Why I'm missing these simple tactics? Literally, why? I can win that queen. He's giving me the like takes, rook takes, and we have nothing. If I goes here now, this is coming. I don't know what I'm doing with my position. Let's hit the rook. Stop rook h5. Maybe I can play no king z3. Rook f7 is not possible, so he goes there. Let's go king z3 to keep everything protected here. And now the idea is to get this rook over here and try to sack it on h6. But we have to keep in mind that there is this rook which can be hanging sometime. This is still out of the scope because of my. Okay, let's check that. There is no infiltration over here because of my queen. Okay, cuts off the connection. Very good. Knight a4 and knight c5. Oh! Maybe we are fine. But I have to keep. Oh my god, I just. Oh my goodness. I'm just inviting a huge count, huge hit. Oh, I lost the game. Now he's gonna take this. Oh my god. It is lost. Let's take this. Knight take. Oh, queen takes actually. Wow. This is dead lost with 28 seconds on the clock. Maybe we have this fork, which can be useful. But good luck defending this position. With 24 seconds on the clock. Queen d3, an idea of knight g6. You don't want to give up the queen here. Oh, now we might have something. Now we might have something. But time. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god. This guy's so strong, not giving me like any time. Oh, I have a queen, man. So strong. He just beat twice. He just beat me twice. Queen, rook, and rook. Oh my. Oh my. I'm playing like so stupidly. And again, look at this structure. I hate facing this structure. Let's castle. At some moment, he will play h3 and g4. I knows that. Oh, he's playing on the both side. At least we have to open up this. f5, I'm not worried about. We just takes. Knight takes f7, bishop takes f7. We trade everything there. Oh, what is this move? Oh, he wants to take this. But g4 will kick out my knight anytime. Right? Even if I get my knight on f5, g4 is just coming. And even he can go for g4 now. Oh, he can just go for g4 right now. I am already a yeah man. How did they know that this is the best move? How? Let's try. Okay. That's not working. I have to play queen c7 first, but still that is different. And this bishop will crush my position. No. Okay. You have to allow that. This is going to be a weakness for like my entire life. And look at this strong bishop over there. He's gonna move this knight to hit this one. So knight c5 comes in mind. We have to eliminate that. Yeah, knight c5 is winning on the spot. Knight c5 is winning on the spot. All right. Knight c5. We might play this move. What is this move? I don't know. Okay, I have no idea. Let's go here to stop knight c5 now. Okay, I think we should speed up. And if I can speed up, I can put him under pressure. Knight e3 can be played if I get bishop c5 in. Should I start with this check? But the problem is that pawn. I think we should start with this move first, hitting that rook, defending this pawn. And next I can play the move queen h4. Yeah, queen h4 seems the way to go. Yeah, let's go queen h4. Let's keep queens a little bit active. Okay, now this pawn is a big problem. Let's just takes and we can develop. Bishop a3, we have c5. Let's develop. Not a big problem. You still have c5. You don't want to give up another exchange. Okay, now the question is, should I go for this? And the answer is no. Let's just hit this pawn. Everything is defended. Now we are winning. Knight is g4 is coming. We can start with this move. But let's start with this move. Hits the rook. Threatens mate. He has to go back. That is the only move. That is the only move. Then we just takes twice on g5. Right? Yeah, let's take twice on g5. My king side structure looks dull, but it is more than fine. It is more than fine. Okay, let's go knight f6. This is still under controlled. And now, let's go this way. Uh, check, but my queen is also hanging. So let's just eliminate that. And now let's offer a queen trade. Trade the queens. We are ahead in material. Takes, we have gf, not ef because our rook will be hanging. So let's take towards the center. Undoubles our pawn. and take some space over there and start pushing this. Oh, I actually hang that. What, he didn't take? You should have taken that. Oh, I hang that one like twice. Okay, finally he designed. Yeah, we both played so bad. Okay, Neox, I think I have already played against you. I have already played against you. That's CG. Wow, 94 people are watching and there are only 17 likes. Again, I don't know what is the problem. You can hit that like button, man. Let's go one e4. Another Sicilian. So we are going to play the bishop c4 line. Play me. Okay, bro. Saksham, let me finish this game, then I will play against you. Then I will play against you. Then I'll play against you. Let's bring this over here. This bishop usually goes to c2. You all know that now. And this knight is heading towards g5. Should I go for d4? Yeah. Oh, we have to open up this bishop. Knight takes or bishop takes or pawn takes. Let's take back with the knight. And invite knight takes and bishop takes. This pawn is defended. We can have some ideas like that. But what about this move? If you take here, you will lose that rook and get to mate. And get to mated. That's why you should not play fast. I'm good at opening, but my middle game is a little bit lacking. Okay, history I'm Karim. In order to get better at middle game, you can try to solve some positional puzzle on Lee chess. There are many puzzles which arises from the opening, and there are like multiple opening which you can look upon. Oh, you just lost the game in like 10 to 12 moves. You changed your live thumbnail. Yeah, yeah. I just noticed. Yeah, the all time as score we just changed our live thumbnail. Okay, accuracy is 95. Let's play this guy. This guy is standing a chance for like the reason behind I'm not playing this guy is he has beaten me twice, which was so suspicious. Okay, let's see if I can survive against this guy this time or not. The way he's playing, it already looks like I'm going to get cooked. Wow, I hang that phone. Yeah. No, we are only in 20 seconds into the game and he is up a pawn, which makes some degree of sense. Wow, he sees that. Okay, maybe we can play more h3 to stop this move. And he's literally seeing f3. He's literally seeing f3. Let's hit the queen. Queen b6, bishop e3. Rook takes d1, rook takes d1. Oh, I missed this actually. Oh, he missed that. He misses that. There was a tactic, but he missed that. But still, he is like more than fine. He is up a pawn. He can get another pawn, but there is a fork. Actually, he's not going for that. This is kind of scaring me. Okay, let's just put this pawn. Maybe knight a4. I don't want to give up this. Now this move. This comes in mind. And now we have to think about this knight. This is such a problematic piece. Okay, let's go knight a2. Both of the rooks are in the standoff. He is going to play another rook to d1. And I will probably decline that. I don't want to trade the rooks. Let's go here. Okay, actually, I hang that one as well. I don't know what is happening with my mind. All of a sudden, I'm like blundering like my pieces and pawns there. This guy's playing incredibly. I don't know how I'm finding myself in trouble again and again. The way he's playing is like now Queen B3 is annoying, and I have nothing, literally nothing. Oh, if I move my rook, there is rook D3 threat. Okay, I think I'm cooked. I think I'm cooked. Yeah, yeah, it's over. Okay, let's make a room for the king. It is like his queen is like completely, his king is like completely safe, and I have nothing. I have literally nothing. We are losing this game. He managed to trade off all of the pieces, and now he goes for there. Yeah, that move was like my weakness, and I have to trade the queens again in order to not lose this game. But I can't trade the queens. I can't trade the queens because then I will be losing like so badly. I have to keep the queens on the board somehow. You are seeing best opponent move instead of yours. Oh, this 77 Magnus is like the same guy who is playing against me because he always says this thing when I played against this. Yeah, I think this is the same guy. Yeah, this is the same guy. Yeah, now I see what he's saying like that. What about this check and we can pick up that pawn? That was bad move, I guess. He has like many moves there. And now this. Ah, he's gonna force a queen of queens. He's gonna force queens off the board. I think that is the idea. But we have no option. We have to go for that. Yeah, he sees the future. He sees the future. He's still up 2 pawns. So why not to force queen? Yeah. But now his pawns are crippled. Can we repeat the position? Oh, I think I can repeat the position. If you goes here, I pick up the pawn. And if you goes here, I win the bishop. Oh wow, look at the alternative he has. But still I can hit this. Yeah, that's a lucky escape. Wow man, it was a lucky escape. Narrow escape. But how is this possible? I'm winning the game and it's like 2100. But I'm always struggling against this guy. It can happen once, it can happen twice, it cannot happen again and again. The way this guy is playing against me. A3 was inaccurate because I just hanged that on. Hmm. Okay, another good move. Oh, that was actually blunder. It's not blunder like white is winning. It is just a blunder because now white had some advantage after this move. White had some advantage after this move. We can actually win that. But white take this, black take this knight, and this is kind of equal. Not equal. White is winning in long run. I don't know. 450 rate difference. Yeah. Viewer business. Yeah, we all know that. We all know that. Okay, let's keep going with the real games. Let's go Karokan. We have not played many Karokans today. So let's try that. Let's just put all of our pieces on meaningful squares. Castle. A3D. Okay, simple thread is to take this and take that pawn. Makes sense. Makes sense. And he's just firing all of the moves. He has wasted only 8 seconds. What the heck is that move? He wants to go C4. No. It's time to get this knight around F5. C4 we just takes. Okay, let's push. I don't want to open up the queen side. Okay, he's still going for it. What about this move? What about this move? What about this move? But if I goes here, he has this move. Let's go here first to protect that pawn. And now I will go for this and I get fooled myself. And now this is not working. Stupid man. If I go here, there is simple pawn takes and he defends this. Okay, we have to reckon with that. That's why you should not play fast. That's why you should not play fast. Knight c6 is no brainer again, but I will be happy if he gets that. Yeah, let's go queen d7. I'm not seeing myself surviving this game, but let's try. Maybe I can get this knight around d5 and we are losing in million ways. This is still not working because pawn takes and he defends the knight. Let's make another move with the threat. This knight is like bone in our throat. It is not allowing to get our queen a little bit activity. What about this one? But that is already okay. Let's just hit the queen. We have nothing. I have nothing to do, right? Then why don't you? Why don't we play? We play well. Well see who's cheating. Okay, we have nothing to do, so I just have to repeat the moves, or maybe continuously hit the queen. And now I have queen d6 at least. This is still not working. I have to be careful about that. That is coming. What about this move now? But then, okay, I think this is fine, right? We defend, but now queen takes and he defends the knight. Not good, not good. Let's hit the queen and hit the pawn. And now maybe I would love to play the move queen d5 or maybe queen d4 to hit this pawn. Yeah, let's go this side. At least we can force rook a1, but he goes for this. Keep an eye on both of these rooks. He's going to double up. And then I'm going to play the move rook d5. Oh, he goes for this one, which is kind of fine. Let's go here. Okay, he offers a queen trade. Do I need to accept this? Can I play this move? Oh no, there is rook c2. No. Oh, he's going to double up. Oh, he didn't double up. Let's start hitting this pawn now. Oh, he's giving up that. Oh, this. Let's go for this. Rook takes f7 is there. Oh, he didn't go for. He gets off of that. And now this is pinned. Now this is pinned. Oh, we do have this, but then knight defense. So what about f6? Let's kick this knight out, and now we have this check, and we win that rook back. I don't think there is mate. I think he's going to hit that pawn. I don't know the idea. Can he get back? Oh, we are winning now. Holy smoke. Wow, out of nowhere, we managed to win this game. Out of nowhere, we managed to win this game. Crazy, man. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, he said you're suspicious. I'm so good and could smoke you. He doesn't know the. Bro, do you think I'm cheating? Okay, Aryan, you were that Ronaldo guy. Yeah, I'm not exactly saying that you were cheating, but it was a little bit of suspicious. It was a little bit of suspicious. Yeah, I'm Ram. Yeah, that was good game. And I hope you guys are enjoying the games. And if you are enjoying the games, You can subscribe to the channel and have fun, and you can hit that like button as well. What? I don't know what is that one. Why did you give up that pawn? For this, queen c8. Oh, queen a8 defend both. Knight is defended. Oh, look at that. And now the threat is to take here, so we have to give that pawn up. Wow, man, how? Okay, he takes that. Let's hit this bishop. My queen is defended, no problem. Oh, again, very good move. You know what? I don't actually want to trade the queens. And now he has a passer as well. This guy is well prepared in his line. He literally just go for that line and gets the pawn. And look at this passer, just 3 steps away from queenie. Just 3 steps away from queenie. Can I get this move? This is like annoying. Let's go here. I want to preserve this bishop because it is not allowing to b1. Okay, I missed this. Am I getting trapped with rook? Oh, wow, he's going for that. Bishop f4. Do I have knight h5 because there is no check? Oh man, this guy is like crazy. He's going to erase all of my pawns on the queen side. Yeah, this guy is crazy. He find a way to get that pawn. Crazy, crazy stuff's going on. Let's go f6. Wow, just wow. You can't say anything else. He's gonna go here. I will play this move to hit the knight. And there is this move maybe. Oh, wow, wow. What to say for this man? It is dead lost. This pawn and this pawn, both pawns is going to march down. Or you can say roll down. How can I get this pawn? It is like not possible. This knight and pawn construction is like great. Can I go here? Yeah, let's go. Stop this. And now the threat is knight takes a3. And then we can pick up this knight as well. We have to speed up as well because this guy is playing like so fast, not giving me time to think. I am 2882 was my peak rating. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think he fall for that. Let's go. Oh, I can take. He wants to take that. And I will go here to hit the pawn. If I can eliminate this pawn, I would be more than fine. Now here, again, let's hit that pawn. Maybe now there is this move. But he goes for this. Ah, ah. He's gonna go here. Let's bring king closer. This is not working. Right? And he's hitting my bishop as well. I don't know what he's trying with this move. Oh, maybe he wants to hit that pawn. Okay, let's defend that for permanent. And my position is like paralyzed. Okay, let's repeat back and forth. Oh, that was his plan. No, let's repeat. Just a draw, but maybe he can get some time. Oh, I'm getting low on time. Oh no. Oh, this is coming. What? Why? Oh, this is still a draw. Oh, this is a draw. Oh man, I lost on time. How? Oh, he has one pawn. I could have taken that pawn, man. I just didn't see my time. Oh my god. I just didn't see my time. Okay, my bad completely. It was winning at the end. He just saw my time and he just go for the kill. Okay, let's try to focus on the now. A4, stop B5. Okay, my knight can get in. We take. Let's go A5 to stop this for permanent because we have untouched on. And now maybe can we play this move? Okay, he is stopping that. He is stopping that. Let's go here and induce E5 so that this bishop will get blocked off and he will not have the option of knight E5. And we are kind of preventing that. Okay, I think we can take en passant. Let's take. Should I go for this? No, I don't think because let's try to go for that. Should I try this? I think I should because I can take that rook and if we take my bishop, I can take that pawn at the end. Right? So let's go for that. And this will falls with knight E7 check. And he just the moment I said that he just fall for that. Yeah, mainly I play rapid. I play 50 plus games. I play chess just casually like 2 to 5 games a day. Dilkil bro analysis pixel game with GM. No, no, no. I'm not gonna analyze the games. If you want to play, you can send me a challenge. Someone asked for एक match खेलो. Yeah, of course, because that's why we can play one match. I play one game a day. Wow, and I lose 100 rating like in a day in bullet. I'm looking like black carbon. I'm literally looking like a black carbon. Carbon black or black carbon. Now it is looking fine. Like a little bit pinkish. Okay, another GM in the house, guys. Another GM in the house. When they go for let's threaten mate. F3 is forced. Then we drop this knight back. Okay, goes for that actually. Let's trade the queens and put the knight on d5. Hmm. Kind of the move which I didn't expect. Now he will look for tactics, but I don't think there is any good tactics. That's why he has sent me the challenge for like what? Like what? 1+1, which I hate, and I have said that multiple times. Dark square if your opponent has light square, Make the loop to square as down square. Okay, let's try to get here. Oh, he is playing incredibly well, by the way. Okay, it's time to get some space on the king side. And let's go here, hits this and hit this. Finally, he's crumbling. Finally, he's crumbling. Okay, well played. Well played, bro. Let's just defend that. I'm not going to defend that one. There is now nothing. But still, we have to be careful because he can have some dirty tricks up his sleeve. Let's take. And now this. This. Now the pawn is defended. We can move our rook. Okay, let's move. He takes the knight. We get another queen. He was just trying to trick me. Okay, let's go here. Now here and he's in Zhuang. Oh, oh! I just calculated that at the end. Oh my! I just pre-move. I just realized after pre-move that is going to be stalemate. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! How did he survive, man? After just pre-moving, I realized I was just taking that move back, but time has gone there. I was just taking that move back, but it gets already played on the side. My bad. Oh, NM. Can we beat this? Gar, let's try. Don't fall for this trap. Oh, alien gambit. Oh, this is not working, and this is one of the dangerous line. Oh my goodness. This check is still not working because of this pawn. And if I take, what if I take? That's simple mate, right? You can't stop that. And he's hitting my queen, so I think I have to move my queen. Okay, let's start with this check. He's going to block. Then we can play this move. Oh no, there is this check. So we have to play the move queen b6. And this is still not hanging. I have to get this knight around f6. Then I can threaten to take that knight, right? Okay, there is no threat because the bishop is different. I don't want to play knight d f6 because then there is knight takes f8 and he just takes that bishop, force my king to take, and we will lose the castling, right? So I'm going to play the knight g f6. Don't fall for this trap. So dirty. Okay, now I think my position is fine. We can bring this out, and we are ready to castle. We're kind of threatening this pawn now as well, so I think he will play the c3, which I'm hoping for. Okay, he didn't defend. Can I take? No, there is pin, but then we just take that knight. There is no check. Let's go for that. Pinning is not working because I have this move. There is no check, and I'm just going to move my queen to like h4. Then we will castle. Then we'll castle. Let's go queen h4 in one go to defend the knight as well. And now we are ready to castle, right? Or maybe we can even play the move bishop e6 first, and we are up a pawn. What about knight g4? h3? Oh, h3 is there. Knight g4, there is h3, and we don't have there is queen takes f2. If he moves this rook here, then still I will not go for knight g4 because my king will be in the center of the board. So if I can castle, then I will try to go for knight g4. g3 I'm not worried about. Queen g5. f4 is kind of annoying, so maybe he can try that. Okay, he's going for this one. Let's castle now. Oh, but if I castle, he can take that pawn. No, no, no. Rook is not on that fight. What am I thinking, man? What am I thinking? Okay, let's go bishop e6. Pawn is also defending that, so I'm not worried about that. Now we just have to bring this rook into the game somehow. Oh, is he trying to sack here? No, I don't think that's working. So let's just go rook d8, rook d5, and rook f5. Oh, not now because bishop is controlling there. What about this move? I think I have to solidify this e7 pawn as well. I don't know what is the idea of this move. Again, maybe he's trying this. Can I just go here? Oh, I see the idea. But fine. Bishop z3, queen z5. Or maybe bishop c4 can be a move there. Oh, taking is not working, so I have to go back. This there is no threat. Let's go back. I don't want to burn much of the time there. Let's develop and hit the bishop. No, this okay. This bishop is protecting h2, but we have some time advantage now. Oh, that move. I don't feel good about it. Let's go here. I want to get that. Oh, 30 seconds. Can we beat this guy? Oh, he's literally getting so low on time. I think we can do it. We can do it. 28, 27, 26, 25. Not a lot of good, not a lot of time. That is, I don't think he can survive this game now. He has only 20 seconds, 19, 18. Ah, he is just freezing. He is just freezing. Okay, let's offer a queen trade now. Because he has only 30 seconds to calculate like everything. And 10 seconds now. We can even sack this now. Because we can get that back. Okay, I think that was very good. That was very good. Let's take that pawn. I'm going for this line because he has only 5 seconds. And am I getting cooked? Why did I go for this line? Oh my! Oh my goodness! How? I'm losing! Oh my god! What the heck has happened? Lucky escape. Lucky escape! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! How did we win this, man? At the end, like I have blundered whole game. I just blundered entire game. I don't know what was that. Well, that rook stack was like even finer. That rook, he's found that in like 7 seconds. Maybe should have started with this move and like this, and that was winning. But I hang the entire game at the end. I goes for that, which hangs the queen. I should have just taken this and everything was fine. Even this, I can just move my queen and there is nothing. But GG bro, good game, yeah. Lucky escape that was because he gets all of my pieces there. Wow, NM. Okay, we'll take it. Let's keep going. We just need one more win to get 2100. So let's try this time. Okay, let's play positionally. Let's play terrace variation of the French. We can bring this knight out. Okay, he bring this knight, so he will not have that. Okay, let's check. Hmm. Now I'm ready to take. He can take, but I can take it back. Oh, okay. I have to be very careful. Now this rook is coming here and I'm not feeling good. Yeah, I'm not feeling good, literally. My position sucks all of a sudden. How did I get into this position, man? Oh, I have to go here to keep this rook defended. Oh man, always I'm finding myself in trouble. Knight takes. And again, look at that move. Let's hit this. We have to untangle our pieces. Oh, bishop takes. Queen takes, hangs the rook. Good luck defending this position. Literally good luck. He can take this pawn. And I have nothing to show for. We all know that what we have to do. Oh my god. The moment I try to win the last game to get to any milestone, that game is going to be the hardest game of your life. That's the universal truth. When you try to get the last win, that game will be the hardest game of your life. Do you want to give me bishop? Bishop? Let's go a4. I want to read out this bishop over there. Okay, let's take control of that time. This pawn can be hanging at some moment. Let's hit this bishop. If he goes here, we will eliminate that and we will have the two bishop. Yeah, bro, yeah. I'm the strongest player in the world. Yeah, yeah, bro. That's correct. You are the strongest OG. How did we continue this one? This is not going because knight is defended. Okay, let's try to get the queen on z5. And then maybe we have to do some business like knight f5. This is literally not working. Oh, okay. What is the problem with queen g5? That is h6 actually. That is h6, and he's hitting that pawn. So let's go king h2 defend that. And now we don't have any kind of move like knight f5. Even if I can get the queen z5, queen z5 always met with h6. So how do we continue this game? We are kind of fixing this knight in the defense of that pawn. So it would be nice if we drop this knight back and start hitting that pawn, right? But after this move, he's going to play knight f5. Sorry, bishop f5 is like no brainer. We are going to repeat. This I don't like actually. I can take. Queen is defended at the end. That's why I don't like. And I would love to get this position if he takes this pawn. Oh, my knight is trapped. Yeah, my knight is literally trapped. I did miss that. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Should I start with this? Do I have this fork? Oh, no, knight is defended, but I can take this one and hits the knight. And if queen e7, okay, let's take it back. Fine. Now this knight is still hanging. And queen e7, we have this move. We fork his pieces as well. Oh, can we fork his pieces? No, queen is also defending. So what about this move then? No, I think we should start with this move. And after bishop takes, then we can play the move rook d8. Yeah, that looks like a way to go. Knight e7 we just takes. Yeah, that looks a way. Let's take that. Force this move. And now this. There is no check. And we are taking that bishop with interest. With interest. Oh, look at that tactic. Wow, man. This move is like a brilliant move. If I goes here, if he has the tactic rook takes z2, king takes z2, then queen takes comes with check. Uh, Opponent is like so sexy. Okay, let's go here. We have to bring our queen back to defend that. Oh, it still goes for that. Oh, I can't take. Oh my gosh. No, now we are losing. Oh, that move was brilliant, man. How did he found that? And he is not allowing my. This is coming, and there is like multiple threats. Oh yeah. I'm done. Design. Let me review this game. Where did I go wrong? It is always the story. Whenever I'm getting closer to the milestone, the game at the end are going to be like so tough. Computer just wants to take. What about this? We need to. I got my knight set. For the moment, it looks like there is still something, but look at that move. Okay, let me play another one. I say that is a mistake. I could get banned or timeout. Wow, I was playing Karl Khan and look at this setup now. Should I prepare e5? That's not working. h3 is annoying, I think. You get trapped. No, that should be sub e6. I think white has great position. I don't know why did I get into that line. Bishop or knight? Hmm. Take. I think he is already trying to sag there. Let's go here. Okay. I'm missing everything, so why not this? Okay, this is coming. Let's hit this. Go after the bishop. We are not getting this one. Maybe I can get this move to hit that target. Okay, he's allowing this move, damaging his pawn structure. Let's go. We start hitting this. It's time to double up along the b5. And if we play the rook b1, I think we can smoke that rook out. Let's prevent that move. Now this rook c2, bishop f5, and you have to go back. Then we just take this. Now it is winning. Now it is winning. Okay, he has to give up the exchange. We are happy. We are more than happy. Okay. Just a little bit more careful. He's going to get the no. Let's take. This position is winning. You can bet on that. He resigned. Yeah. GG. Let's go reading. Are you ever reading chat? Yeah, I'm reading your chat, man. But I'm just focusing on the game. That's why I'm so sorry for that. I could not read your chats. What he's banking on? Let's take maybe on f5. Oh man, it is already getting scared. You want to shag something over here? Oh, we have to prepare gasoline. Now he will sag on f7. Because if he don't sag this knight on f7, what will you get then? And I'm ready to castle. If I can castle, my position will be completely fine with a pawn. Maybe he will have some nice pressure along the f file, but I don't think if I can castle, the compensation will be that much good. When you play 10-minute game, we have time to learn, but in 3 minutes we can't learn properly. Yeah, I'm so sorry for that, Shu. I'm so sorry for that. The problem with that is, wow, he's finding the way, man. But tough. If I take, I think his idea is to go here. The problem with that is I don't have recharge in my phone and I'm streaming on the electricity. So it is not certain that when the electricity gets cut off. So we have to rely on the government power. That's why I'm not paying rapid. And I don't have that much of amount right now to get the recharge for my smartphone. But I did go for, yeah, that was my instinct that now this person is losing, I guess. I find all the way. Queen d3 is dead lost. Yeah, I'm in dead lost, man. He found the way, man. He didn't allow me to castle. Yeah. No, it is dead lost. I have to get massacre over here. Let's resign this game. There's nothing. Literally, he just sack a pawn and he just traps me. He just traps me. I should have just cancelled. I think. I don't know why I scared there. There was GF. Okay, let's see how to play against this setup. 82.9 versus like 66. Stupid gameplay. Already computer wants to play the move b5 here to hit the bishop, and if he goes there, then you bring this knight out, you defend that pawn. Again, there is this idea. Oh, you don't take on f3. Yeah, yeah, I was thinking that, but I think that I can get away with this one. I bring the knight, and computer already wants to play h6, and now he has to decide what to do because he does not have that knight on e4, which can throw that check. And now he has to go for this line kind of Italian. Sorry, Italian. I mean, there is this check. But now you can play g6, bishop e7, king g7, and rook f8, and you are fine. Should have pushed, but I allow that knight on g5. I waste a move with this. At least bishop e7 was fine. But then there's this set, and everything is falling. Okay. The story is same. Whenever you try to cross like some milestone, you will get the hardest game of your life. It is happening for me in like. That's cool. I can misplay this opening as well. I don't know how to play it properly. Let's hit that. He's going to defend that one as well. And now we can with this move. A5, A3 is not working, but C3 is like annoying. And what if I goes here? There is this move. Oh, I'm playing this badly. I'm playing this badly. I don't know how to play this properly. I'm again playing C5 and just getting seriously outplayed on the second move. Seriously getting outplayed on the second move. Maybe first I have to go like here. Yeah. Then I can take here now. Okay, let's take there now. There is now knight takes. Yeah, I burn all of my time that there. I burn all of my time literally. Bad. Okay, now we can take that. Even if I can't take that pawn, I will be fine. Okay, let's take that. I think he's banking on this to hit the knight. Okay, didn't go for that. Let's go. Now we are ready to castle. Sorry, we are up a pawn and knight e4 is coming. And now I think we have the good position. Okay, I'm not going to allow this knight to be on g5 this time. Oh, he's stacking that. Am I falling for some? What if I just take rook h3, g3, sorry, g6? I'm going to call the shots. This is not what he's getting in here. So g6 stops queen h5. Okay, cannot go there. Now we have to work now. This is not a possibility. This is not a possibility. What if I go queen b6 to throw some checks? And what if I just go here? He cannot get his queen to the h file still. So he's threatening to take here with the pawn. Okay, let's go for this move first to protect that square. And again, if fg, we have queen takes e5, offering a queen trade and controlling these two important squares, not allowing his queen to get into the h file to deliver the blow. And now we have this check as well. We can pick up the bishop. Okay, now this. What about this? We have to be careful that he's not getting infiltrated. No, no, he's not getting there. Let's go here. Queen takes and queen g5. Oh, I had that move. How did I miss that? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Now he's going to bring the knight. Oh, he fall for that. He fall for that. If you goes here, you are losing that. Oh my. How did I miss that? That was so simple. That was like so simple. It's a royal fork. He goes here. You know what? You can even play the move queen b6 here, I think. Yeah, knight is still hanging. Sorry, queen and rook is still hanging. And if you move queen, you have a check. But you don't have to do anything. Just take the queen for free. My bad. Okay, no, I'm not going to play more game to get my mind completely out of the league. So if you guys want to play, you guys can send me a channel now. You changed a lot. Oh, really? You were my favorite streamer because you read chat, but now, okay, I'm so sorry. Now I'm going to read your chat. He used to do the head wobble pixel. You changed. Bro, you are not reading chat. Okay, I'm gonna read your all. I played against a GM. I lost as black. His name, Captain James. He had 2760 rating in rapid. My user, Mulland boy. Oh, really? Can you send me that game? Pixel, if you are there, can you send me that game? That will be good if you can send me that game. Okay, I think you guys are enjoying the stream. That's why you're sticking to my stream. So you can hit the subscribe button. GM Nightish. GM Nightish. Nightish. I think I have heard this name. VChess channel. Wow. You know what? I have some lessons for you guys. I have some lessons for you, which I have saved. That is some rook end games. Don't forget me. I'm still there. Wow. Buy one router backup. Okay, I will buy one that if I get that money. Bro, yes, bro. Okay, so let me take your test, guys. I have saved those end games on which I'm going to give you a lesson, and we will see what are the moves. So it is rooks versus pawns, and I think I should turn off the engine. Yeah. Let's turn off the engine, and it's if we are facing, that means we have to play. Yeah, it's black to play, and you have to save the draw. How you can do that? I hope you start to earn from YouTube. That will be so good. Not right now, but I think I can get that in couple of days, couple of months. I lost as black. He had 2760 rating. D4 के against क्या opening खेलनी चाहिए? Ahmed, I personally suggest that you should play the Nimzo Indian defense. But if you are not higher rated, you can go for the King's Indian defense. But both openings are solid. You can just go for like names. C4. I think we have to push C6. Oh, it's white to play, I think. Yeah, it's white to play. Okay, it's white to play, so let's flip the board. Is it really white to play? Oh, it's black to play, and we have to face board like this way, right? Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry for that. Bro, you are reading everyone except me. Bro, I'm reading you as well. I lost as black. He had 2760 rating. Yeah, I see that. And congratulations on your game. Even if you lost, you may have some lessons there. मैं तो peak 18 में repeat गया हूँ. Okay, then you can choose to play like Nimzo Indian defense. Review Pixel game Captain James in GM 90s. So we try to do that. Pixel, what's your username? Okay, let me find that game. He just asking for like my name. Okay, okay. Let's do that first. Malan boy. Malandboy. Okay, is it wrong? Malnad L Malnadnadboy. Okay, here is your ID. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Where is that game? When did you play that game, by the way? Is this your game, Jason? Bro, I think because of you, I reached 1800 happy today. Wow, Chetan, congratulations on your rating. Captain James, his user. Captain James. Okay, no king. When did you play that game? When did you play that game, by the way? We shall see. Oh man, I can't find. Can you send me the challenge? I lost as black. It is rapid. I can't find that game, by the way. Where is Captain James? No game. Can I go back? I'm not able to find your game. Bro, just search it up. Can I search your opponent? I don't think I can search his opponent by myself, right? Yeah. How can I get that? Click find games. Find games. Where is find games? I'm not seeing anywhere. Find games. What is this? Oh man, if you have that game, can you send me that game link? Pixel bro, you won or lost? I don't think there is any find games like thing. Yeah, there is no find game section. Game history. Can I get into your game history? I don't think. I can go to your game and search by opponent. Okay, here I can see that. Okay, okay. His username was, what was his username? 2 days before. Oh man, I cannot find the username now. Okay, let's run about Captain. Can I get that? No, man. You are not telling me the exact username. Okay, okay, I found it. I found it. Scroll goal Captain James 27 plus Elo. Okay, okay, we find that. We find that. Wow, really? Wow. Congratulations on your game, by the way. You get the experience of playing GM. I have never played any GM. Okay, so he was playing with the white pieces. You were playing with the black. Okay, he started with d4, knight f6, g6. So he goes for the king's Indian setup. Okay, d6, very good. So solid. Knight f3, castles, h3, h3 stops bishop g4. And now you can play the c5 and you can play the e5. I know that. You can even play the rook e1, rook e8 to prepare e5 or maybe c6, knight d7. Okay, you go for e5 and maybe he has taken there, but he puts d5. Take sticks can be played, and there is this line where he goes for this, but black has this counter sack, and black gets the pawn back, and look at this bishop onto this diagonal. This looks like a little bit annoying, but I think you can just move the rook anywhere else, and it is fine. Let's go back. Let's see the game continuation after e5. White goes for d5. Now c6 is a typical move, trying to take him off guard. Knight d7, another good move. He is a monster. Wow. Yes, I always play against these monsters. You know what? It is some sort of gas business. I I swear. Oh my god! It is just Watty. Can you give me a clue? I know nothing. You can get. Okay. So after knight d7, white developed the bishop to e3. a5, idea of a5 is to get this knight. Computer actually wants to go here actually. Because this pawn is hanging, so he is not in time to push b4. So you can go for that directly. But a5 is still fine stopping b4 and going with the idea of knight c5. Now comes g4, he goes for the king side attack. Now comes knight c5, knight d2, defends that pawn. And now maybe white can even push f4. Don't be surprised if he does that. c6, bishop e2. I don't know why computer is telling a4. Because maybe white cannot push this pawn and that is well defended. That is a line. If white decide to give up the bishop for this knight and then take that pawn, that is a trap which I'm kind of forgetting. Because in return, black can get so much compensation. Yeah, but that is still playable. Okay, now finally you take on d5. Good. Takes. Rook c8 was the first bad move. And you can play the move b5. Why? Because it looks like you are giving away the pawn. But if he takes this pawn, that pawn will be hanging on e4. Oh, but that's not because of z5. So maybe you take with this knight. Yeah, you takes that with this knight. Rook c8 was the first mistake. Now comes a4 and permanently stop this idea of b5. And this pawn is going to be a weakness for the entire game. White is trying to play on the both sides of the board, which is kind of very, very difficult to handle. Knight e8, one of the good moves. Maybe you can try to push f6. I don't know what is the actual idea. Maybe you want to read out this knight there. Maybe you want to get rid of that threat with g5. I don't know. Now comes h5. So that was also a mistake by his side to take it. Okay. Okay, your idea was to go f5, but that's a blunder, and now white is winning objectively. You were trying to get this, but now he can open up your position, and even he can take here and get all of the pieces onto the h5, right? If he takes here, what you are going to do? You have to take that with the pawn, and look at this g and h5. Wow. That's why I think f5 was bad. So you should keep these pawns intact on the king side. This is not a big threat. Okay, sorry, not that. This is not a big threat because you can always take towards the center. F5 takes, knight takes. Oh, that happens actually in the game. Rook takes, bishop b5. Look at that. It seems like white is going to attack on the king side because everything is happening on the king side. But look at that cool move. Computer is giving it as an inaccurate, but it is fine. White is trying to get rid of this bishop because it is trying to holding on to the king side. That's why GM are like great. GM play. You takes. I don't think you should take there because you are helping white to get one of the knights with an attack on the rook. Which happens, you have to move the rook. And now you are behind in development. You get the knight now. I think he can just take. But he threw queen e6 and now it is just winning. Till this moment, it was kind of playable. It was only +1 at this moment. But after takes, and you take that pawn on e4. Now it is losing. It is plus 2.25. And now the position is just getting. After knight f6, it is just 4.3. Dead lost. He erased everything. Now he castle. Look at that. He castle on move number 26, and black king is wide open. White queen is super active. He is going to put one of the rook onto the g file as well. Now this pawn start rolling down. You offer a queen trade. Very good. But he is like up an exchange and a pawn. So slowly and surely he will get everything. Wow, look at that move. At this moment, everyone instinctive to just take another pawn. But he didn't go for that. He knows that these pawns are enough to play for. So why to go for unnecessary pawn? Just push this pass. Okay. And that's time. Wow, look at that checkmate. King e8, rook g1 hits the knight and the bishop. Knight takes f2, and he sacks this rook and he takes that bishop because there is mate on the board. If you take here, I think this is the fastest mate. This is coming. Oh no, that's a blunder. So why did you not take here? Because of this, and then this. Okay. Okay, I think you played really well, and he finished off with this beautiful checkmate. Yeah, government. Okay, yo, yeah. Yeah. So we were on that file. Let's try to go back. I hope you have enjoyed the analysis, but great game, by the way. You tried your best, but it was not enough to beat him. Can I play with you? Yes, Sasan, you can play with me. Can you see a FM analyze the my game? Bro, if he has already analyzed your games, so I don't think there is any need to watch that out, right? Either we can analyze any games or either we can get any games going. Okay, so we were on this point. We have to save the draw, I think. White has to save the draw. Sorry, black have to save the draw. So black is kind of semi-stalemated. Black has only this pawn which he can push. Bro, क्या लगता है सिंधारो या गुकेश कौन जीतेगा? Bro, I don't want to comment on those things because you cannot predict anything as now the chess world is going so wide. You are predicting that top guys are going to win the game and some underdog are going there, which crushes everyone. Who crushes everyone? Bro, don't play with that, Sasank. Remember when he used Shinja. Let's leave those points behind. You played well, Pixel. Nice place effortlessly. Yeah. Bro, sorry for the delay due to. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I think the only viable move is to play c4. And what white is going to do now? It is a draw. Why? Because this pawn is just marching down. If this pawn gets to c2, black will win the game. So white has only one chance. Oh, is white winning or sorry, is black winning or it is a draw? And if white goes behind this, then black can play king b1. And now again black is threatening to go here. You can't go rook a8, so you have to throw this check. And now king c2. Again black is threatening to promote this pawn. And now you don't have any checks. So the only move is to play rook a8, taking care of that pawn. And if he goes here, then you throw this check again. If he goes there, then it's fine. Let's say he goes here. And now again, he's threatening to push this. So we have to go back. If he goes here, can we take this pawn here actually? I think no. Because if I take this pawn, there is king b3 which hits the rook and threatens to promote. No, no, I think we can take that and say we draw. Or not there, we have this move. We take care of that promotion file. Now it is a draw because black can constantly hit the rooks. You have to put the rook onto that A of first file, and now this is just a draw. So I think this is just a draw. White is not winning this game, right? Okay, now let me turn on the engine and let's see if it is winning or not. I don't think. Okay, let's say black push. Let's try to get another move. After c4, what if white tries to bring the king closer? Is it working? Okay, let's calculate. c4, king f5, c6, king e4, c7, king e6, and black remote. So no, bringing the king closer is not working for white. So after c4, the only viable move is to play rook c8, king b2. You throw that check. If king c3, then we get behind the pawn, and we threatens to capture that. King b3, we throw another check. King c3. Yeah, it's a draw. It's a draw. White cannot do anything, not the black. You cannot go here. And if you keep your rook onto this file, black is just going to push this pawn. You are not in time to bring the king, so you have to get this pawn behind. You have to get your rook behind this pawn. Now white is threatening to win this. So black has only one move, while king b2 threatening to promote this one. Rook a8 is not a possible because black can just promote, and white has to give up the rook for that pawn, and this pawn gets the queen. So white has to throw this check. And if he goes back, then again white can go back. So the problem is king c3. Okay, king c3 or king b2. That is rook a8. Yeah, rook b, rook c, rook sorry, king b, king c2, and rook a8. Again taking care of that pawn. So black cannot push this pawn. And again, if he try to get closer, white can throw this important check. So it is just a draw. If you go here, yeah, it is just a draw. There is no way to go get going. Computer is initially showing that it's winning with c4, but how? Let's see. It's winning. Rook c8. Okay, c3. Rook takes, then king b2 maybe. Oh, is it winning? No. We can just take here. Oh, it's winning. Oh my god. Wow, bro, oh, bro, the king is not in the square. It is winning, I think, now. Now it is making all the sense. Because black is hitting the rook and black is threatening to promote. So how can white stop that? If he goes here, then just promote. I don't think you can stop that. Rook d3 is the only move. Then black just promote. And good luck defending this. Oh, it is winning, man. It is winning with c4. White is forced to play the move rook c8. Because if you try to keep the rook onto this file, black is just going to push this pawn anyway, and you are not in time to bring the king closer. Rook c8 is forced, and now you don't start with king d2, although I think you can start with king d2 as well. Oh, you can start with king d2 as well. But what if you throw this check? You just don't take that pawn. King here, and rook a8, king d3. Again, I can throw this check. Here, I can get behind the pawn. What? What is the problem with check again? And I can get behind the pawn. It seems like here it is a draw. Oh my god, this is like complicated. Yeah, it seems like here it is a draw because computer is just repeating the move. But after this move, we play c3. Now we are threatening c2 and promotion. So white has to take, and now king d2. And white is not stopping this pawn, right? Is this chess.com engine powerful enough to calculate this entry? Rook c4, but we just promote and get a queen, and now we are winning. Oh my goodness, bro, do you serve? I will try to do that. Engine is drunk. I don't know what is the problem with this one. In this line, black is winning, but after c4, rook c8, king b2, here it seems like just a draw because black has nothing. If black goes king c3, that is simple rook a8 and black stop this, white stop this pawn. Okay, let the engine think. For analysis, my game, you are the best YouTuber ever. I don't know, man. I don't think so. But if you are giving me that compliment, I will take it. Thank you very much for that. Why you take pawn? You should push the c pawn. You should push the c pawn. But okay, let's see here. Okay, I should push this c pawn. Yeah, why did not I push this pawn? Yeah, why would I go for this line? Why would I go for this line? But the thing is, computer is giving king d2 as well. Okay, if I'm giving him enough time to calculate, computer giving king b2 as top computer move. That's why I'm going for this line. Yeah, black can push this pawn, and now white has to give up this rook for this. Because if black gets this pawn to c2, then king b2, and he can promote one of these pawns. So white has to take, and king b2 wins. Right? But at this moment, computer is giving king b2 as top computer move. After rook c8, after rook c8, let the computer run. Yeah, look at that. c3 now, and we are going to give him more time. If he does the head wobble, he could be the best chess streamer. No, no, no. You should push the c pawn. Bro, why you take pawn? Just stay at the same line. Okay, so you want us to get this rook onto the same line, right? But he pushed c4, right? And now what will you play? Do you want to keep the rook onto the b file here? Okay, if you keep your rook onto the b file and try to move the king or any rook move, then black is just going to play the move c3, right? Let's see the table base. Black wins. Oh, it is winning for black. It is winning for black. Black wins. Not that c line. Okay, you want to keep your rook onto the c line. Okay, after c4, here c3. You don't want to take that pawn. Okay, you don't want to take that pawn. Then what will you play? Then what will you play? What will you play? Rook c7, or you want to bring the king closer? Okay, so this is the move. I'm not going to play my move. I want to play your move. If rook c7, then king b2, you throw that check, and then king c1, or maybe king here, and black can zigzag around the way to get the king to b7, and then one of the pawns will be unstoppable. Okay, rook c7, and now king b2. Black is threatening to push this pawn. You have to throw this check, and now king c2. So again, black is threatening to promote this pawn. So you have to go to a7 now to stop that. But now comes king b3. Defend that pawn. No, not king b3. Maybe this move. Again, you throw this check. But now I think black can zigzag around that. Black is again threatening to push c4 and c1. If you throw this check, now here, no, no, not there. Maybe here. But he's not promoting. Coming in king c5 or check. Oh my god. This endgame is like so complicated. What will you play now? Black rook b7 check. King c4 to king c2 again threatening. But I can get behind the pawn. Why computer just repeating the same move? If he goes here, I can throw one more check, right? And I'm not allowing black to get this pawn to c2. King b3 is the top move. And king b1 draws. I think chess.com engine is like drunk. King b3. We throw this check. If he goes like king c4, we get behind this pawn. Can I get this pawn? Yeah, I can get that. No, actually, because if he push, you are not in time to stop that. Maybe you are in time. No, he just promote. So this line after king c4, it is now interesting. Rook a7, and yeah, rook a7 is the top move, I think. What about rook c7 check? Now comes the idea. This pawn is just one step away from queening. So now if you throw some checks, black is going to keep your rooks away from that pawn. If you goes here, c2. Now black is going to promote one of the pawns, right? So after this move, if you throw this check, this move. And again, if you goes here, c7, c2, and black is promoting one of the pawns. Oh, that is the idea, man. Oh, that's so cool. You are not winning this game. Look at this line. Now I can figure it out. Okay, it's black to move, and black plays move c4. White has to go to c8 to stop that pawn, and someone of you suggested that you don't need to take that pawn. So after this move, black plays move c3. If you take, that's so simple. King b2 wins the game as black is hitting the rook, and pawn is just getting promoted. So white cannot take that pawn after c3. Right? If you play the waiting move or any move, king d2. Now again, black is threatening to go there. So you have to throw this check. First of all, rook a7 is not a possibility because he can just promote. You have to give up the rook, and now this pawn is promoting, right? So you have to throw this check. King c2. Again, black is threatening to promote that pawn. Rook a7 is forced. Now comes the move. King b2 first. Again, threatening this move. After this move, you goes here. Again, black is threatening to promote. So you have to throw this check. And now comes king b3. Right now it's white to move. And if white make any waiting move, c2 is coming. Right? If white make any waiting move, c2 is coming and black will promote one of the pawns. And now if you throw this check, now comes the zigzag method. And now again black is threatening to promote. And if you go to a7, c2, you can take only one pawn at the moment, and then black can promote the pawn to a queen. And that's the way to win this game. And if you start to throw some checks, king b5, you can take that pawn, but black is getting a queen. Another check, king c6, and good luck defending this position. Again, c2 is a problem. Yeah, perfectly played game ends in a draw. Engine follows these laws. And if we take pawn and go rook f2 and keep checking, if we take pawn and go rook f2, why is Engine suggesting drawing move? No, Engine was initially suggesting drawing move because this chess.com engine is not deep enough, right? White is not winning, I'm sure. Engine is on holiday. Okay, so you want to suggest that after c4, you goes here, c3, you take king here. You are not in time to play the move rook c2. How is white drawing this game? I'm not, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is a draw. Black is winning this game. c4, rook c8. Okay, let's see that. After c3, either you have to take or you have to ignore. We have seen that what if white ignore this pawn? King b2, king c2, king d3, and then that zigzag method is coming in, right? So if you take, but if you take, that is simple king b2, right? Try this, take pawn. Okay, after this c3, you take king d2. What do you want to play now? Rook f3, black promotes. You throw this check, white is going upward. Black is going upward. Black is not going to put the king onto the back rank, right? What do you mean by f3? After that, bring rook to c8. Okay, after that, bring rook to c8. Black promote, check. Black is going this way, man. Black is why you are playing like 400 elo? He is not going to put the king onto that a file and allow white to draw the game. Right. So after this move, and no move is working. Computer is giving rook d3 as top computer move or rook e3 or even rook c4, but almost loses because promotion is coming in. So you don't have any move. But this game is like so incredible. So incredible. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let's try to examine another one now. I think everything is clear for this end game. If you guys have any question, you can ask me for now. Do you have any questions? I don't think so. Play bullet. Wow. Okay. Let's move on to the game now. I don't think there was anything. Okay, let's play some games now. Let's play bullet, actually. Let's make it happen. Okay, wait. Let me play a couple of games of bullet. Okay, you are giving me a pawn. Oh, why did I push h3? Oh my god. This is like so dirty trick. Okay, I have to be patient. Okay, it will take a couple of games to get into the rhythm because I have not played many bullet games. Again, these guys are going for the same traps. Okay. Wow, crazy. Oh, I had that move actually. This is hanging now. What is that? What? You are getting mated, man. You are getting mated there. Oh, I have three miss. Maybe that game was ending on the spot, but I missed that. Okay, focus. Maybe that was bad, but it's fine. Let's spin this. Can I get this e4? Straight. Oh, look at that outpost now. Keep defending. Hmm. No, I don't want to take that actually. I want to play f3, but that's a trap. Oh, he did not fall for that. He didn't fall for that. This is defended. That's not a good move. Oh, my time. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, I hang this. Pressure, man. Oh, he give that back. What the heck was that? What the heck was that, man? Yeah. Literally, what was that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what was that literally? Wow, look at these moves. How many pre-moves? Count the pre-moves. I have only 6 seconds at this moment. After this moment, every move was a pre-move. Oh my god. How many pre-moves? Can we count that pre-move? Just look at on the time. So okay, in pre-moving, you just have to burn 0.1 second. So after this moment, we start pre-moving. 4.5, one move. 4.4, two move. 4.3, three moves. Four moves. Five moves. Six moves. Seven. We don't have to count. It is easy, not that hard, but still fine. Yeah, just don't look at the move. Just look at the time. What's your best bullet win? I think my best bullet win is around like from against 2200. I don't actually know that, but I have gone past 2100 in bullet section as well. Okay, let's set up this one. What is this? Careful. Should I try this one? Of course. Knight. Here he's come. I think he wants to get that. Oh, I have a cool move, but there's so many pawns. Let's throw this check. Oh, this is so positional game, man. I don't want to play like this. This is bullet. Why are you going to play like this? Let's open up the queen side. Oh, he's going for that. We take this, then we take this and get this bishop on that square. No tricks. Oh, that is actually hanging. I would give up the queen. After all, it is a bullet. So you never know what can happen there. Knight is defending. Oh, my time. No, we are not defending this game. Let's resign. Bad by me. I should not have give up the queen because he has like enough time to calculate them. Again, I'm playing against the same guy. Is he gonna castle queen side? I don't know. Oh, he's going for that. Can I get a5 now to rip open his queen side? Rook a8 is coming, and I might castle soon. Wow, my position is looking so great now. e4. Let's castle and get this rook over here. Oh, he wasted a move. Very good. Thank you very much. No, I'm not going to touch that. No, 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 no. No checkmate. And now, let's go here. Let's pin this. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Why did I give it up? No problem. Mate is threatened, and he cannot play rook c2. There is nothing. My rook is defended, and he resigned. Let's go, GG. That's GG. Oh my. We have a brilliancy. What is that brilliant? What is that brilliant? And I think I should cross 2050 at least today in bullet section. Yeah, we can do that. Nice game. Yeah, yeah. It was very good here. We do have that. I think that rook sacrifice was brilliant. Why did I sacrifice that rook? Because that dark square bishop was the integral part of that his defense. From me. That's why I just sacked that rook for the bishop. I think that was the reason. Because sometimes this bishop can defend the white king like so badly. That's why you want to get rid of it. And yeah, computer is giving at that is a brilliancy. And now computer wants to play this move. Look at that move. And what if he goes here? Then you play the move c5. You open up the bishop. Oh man, that was a blunder. And now I can take. What about this? Oh, you are escaping. You can even play the move g6 now. You are in time. Okay, let's see the game continuation. We takes, and now queen a5 seals the deal. There is multiple threats which he cannot deal with. If he goes here, we throw this check. Here, we throw another check. And that's like mate in some moves. We just take because there is no mate. Okay, let's keep going. Another one. Levi की आवाज सुनाओ. Oh, I missed that. Do we have that? Okay, let me finish this game. Then I will try to get there. Then we will try to get there. What is happening? Double window. Double window. I cannot try to close up that because I will get distracted there. I'm giving the bishop because I want to get my queen there, but he's not gonna take that. And look at this square. Can I get my knight around there somehow? We will need this move. Let's try to induce a weakness. To get my knight there. How can I do that? It's time to calculate. He did take. Very good. Now I don't think I'm getting my queen trapped. Let's take. Oh, he's literally holding on to that. Now this is a threat. Knight takes I'm not worried about because we have knight capturing. Should I start with this check and pick that knight? Now there is queen takes. Everything is getting targeted. This can fall. Okay, now what should we take? Let's take that. And now let's hit that pawn simply. Oh, my time. Oh, we win the game somehow. Oh, man. Oh, he sacrificed. Oh, bro, कल परसों तो 2100 हो गए थे. I missed that. You missed bishop a3 in this game. Okay, let's leave that. Missed a free bishop. Where did I miss the free bishop? Oh. Okay, let me review this game. Let's see. Yeah, we have 3 misses. Let's see what are those misses. Go next. No, no, no. I cannot play more games because then I will get so many loss. So I think now we will try to. You reach 2050, bro. Yeah, yeah. Bishop e4 when opponent played. Bishop e4 when opponent played. Why that was blunder? Because this queen takes. And what now? Oh, this tactic because he can take that knight. But that was deep. You are not going to find that in a bullet unless you are G. Oh, here computer is giving this move, forcing king back, and then you take the knight, and now the bishop is pinned. But he can take this knight. You take that pawn. Knight takes f4 is coming. Bishop is pinned, so you are ultimately going to eliminate that, and you have a great position. Although the position is material is equal. We trade, we goes for this, we get knight. Oh, black is winning in this line because of there was counter set. Oh, but he did not go for that. We should have just taken that pawn and go for this trade. Because this pawn is not going anywhere. Even if he gets there, you can stop that on a dash for as well. Okay, let's go back and let's see that. Where was that actually? I think it was in this game. Yeah. Okay, it is rook e4 take bishop. Oh, let's leave that. Levi was here. Bro, how much time it takes you to reach 2000? Are you Tamil, bro? No, I'm not Tamil and science, but it takes me 3 years. 3 years to reach to this point. Okay, you know what we have to do.
And in this position, your opponent is stacking their pieces. That's teamwork, baby.
And it's time.
And in this position, you
You
sacrificed
sacrificed.
the rook!
What is your rapid rating? My rapid rating is about 2100. I get close to 2200, but unfortunately, I cannot broke that point. In this position, you sacrifice the rook. Okay, now we are going to solve some puzzles. I will try to give you my thought process and which pieces are going where is the meat, where is the fork, and we will learn something. And if you guys are finding it a little bit helpful for yourself, you can give me a sub for that. That will be very good. I will get motivated and I will get some nice webcam for future as well. Because I'm using my laptop cam right now. Did you start playing chess 3 years before? Yeah, yeah. Yes, Divyansu said, yes, look, but Levi only screamed once. Okay, we can do this, then we will see what to do. It is last. Okay, this is a simple meet because Bisa is covering that diagonal. Okay, it should be meet, but where is that? Where is the meet? I think it should be some stack over here, but then queen can come here. Or we just take this bishop. Why I'm calculating anything? This is the simplest of all. We don't have to do anything. Okay, it should be back rank checkmate. Yeah, this is just mate because this rook is controlling the d file and he cannot go there. Another checkmate because pawn is just controlling the only escaping square. Let's go for that. And now this is mate because rook and queen both pieces are hitting b4. Okay, this is another type of back rank segment, but you have to first start with queen takes f2, forcing king into the corner. Then we can sack the queen and delivering mate. Okay, where is mate? Knight h6 check, king h8, and rook takes f8. Sorry, queen takes f8 is mate. Easy. This bishop and this queen, both pieces are making contact with that f2 pawn. So we can play queen takes f2, that's mate. And again, rook and queen making contact with that f7. So queen takes f7 mate. Another background. Bro, ये stream का thumbnail कैसे बनवाया है? How is that? Is it fine or not? We start with this move. And don't take that rook because queen is defending. That will be fine. But instead you sack the queen and deliver mate with the rook. Where is mate in this one? Okay, this diagonal is weak, and this bishop is controlling that. So we have queen h5 check, but we have to reckon with this strong discover attack. But I think queen h5 check does the work. g6, and if we try to sack, there is knight h6 check, but we just goes there. And if we try to give another check, we can sack the rook and we can win the game. Yeah, we goes here. We just slide the king into the corner. And how should we win this one? We just trade the rook, forcing king takes c2, and we just start pushing this pawn. He will not be in time because his king will be in the way of this pawn, right? And we just push this pawn. And now he has to move the king, and now we are just getting another queen. Another classic back rank segment. We start with this check, forcing king into the corner, and we sack the queen, delivering mate. Diagonal is weak, so you know what you have to do. Just bring the queen into the attack. And yeah, this is some of the like dubious move which you can play in all of chess because it looks like you are hitting the queen, but you are allowing checkmate in one with queen takes s3. Okay, in this one we have this f2 check, king goes back, and we have queen g1, bishop f1, and we take that bishop delivering mate. Okay, this is bishop against the rook, and I think we have this passer which is so strong. So we just push d7, and it looks like black can stop that with rook d2. But then we play the move bishop d5 and interpose the connection between the rook on d2 and that pawn. on d7. And if he take my bishop with the pawn, we just get a queen. And if he takes that bishop with the rook, then we just take cd and we get queen anyway. So let's just interpose the connection now, and now gets the queen with check. Easy, easy. It should be winning, but it's not a little bit easy. We have this check, and if he goes here, no. Yeah, I think we have this check. If he goes here, then we just push this pawn, and we will be promoting because he can throw one check and we can block that check. So the only point is, what if he goes like king b1? Then what if he goes king b1? Then I think we play the move d1 or do anything else. If I start with this move, check here, and we will be promoting, right? No. If I start with this, there is this check, and if he goes here, he gets behind the pawn. So after this move, check, king here, another check. I can go there and I can win the game, right? Yeah, I think we should start with this. Okay, he threw that check. He is winning the rook, but we are getting the queen. Okay, I think we have this move. This is standoff between these bishop, and it looks like I cannot take this knight. But it is a simple move. Knight takes d5. If he takes my knight, I can take that bishop because that is undefended. But the point is here, if I take that knight, he's going to take that bishop, and I can get back with the knight and recapture that. Easy. Bro, you're not Magnus, you're Cagnus. Yeah, I'm Cagnus. I'm expecting that. Accepting that. I think this is another easy end game. We just have to deflect one of these pawns. But only one move is right, either c4 or either a4. Which one is wrong? If I play the c4 move, he can push. We take, he take, and we push this pawn anyway. Here, here, and we get the queen. What is the problem with this move? Problem with this move, he can just take and you are not creating passer. So we have to push c4. Stupid. Okay, I think we can take. King takes and deliver mate with this rook. Because his king will be not escaping. He has to drop the bishop and we takes and deliver mate anyway. We takes, king takes, and we go king h6. He goes here. We takes that pawn. He takes this pawn and we start pushing this pawn, and we will be in time to get the queen in. We take king h6. We take, and now we push. He is not in time because we are getting the queen and we are stopping that. Okay, this is one of the traps from Legal's mate where you sack the queen, but you deliver mate with bishop takes f7. King e7 and knight e4. Classic. Bishop is hanging with me. Easiest. I don't know why chess.com just gives easiest of all in these kind of situations. Bishop and queen making contact with g7, and we have easy mate on g7. Chief Magnus, what is your rating? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, this is another classic endgame where the bishops are of the same color. White is down a pawn. It's black to move, and black has to win the game. Okay, I think the move is to play bishop h6 and bishop c4. Check, right? And driving this pawn up to h2 and then h1 promote. Yeah, I think bishop h6 does the work. There is no threat on this side because our king is perfectly placed to stop everything. We throw that check and we push. Yeah, we get the bishop. We takes check. It should be winning because we are getting a queen, I think. Check here, and oh, we are delivering mate. We don't have to calculate anything. Okay, this is simple because this bishop is pinning that pawn, and we have the queen takes h6, king g8, and then queen takes g7 mate. Okay, what do we take first? Taking the knight or taking the rook? I think if I take the rook, there is king d7, king e7, or king d7. If I start with this, only move will be to go king d8, then we take that rook with check, king d6, and we can come back. And we will be completely winning. check, king d8, check king d8 and f7. But I have to deal with my king as well because I don't have the queen, and his queen, black queen is looking a little bit of active, and these pawns are controlling these squares. So we have to calculate mate, I think. What about this move? I think this is simplest of all. f7 forks the king and the rook. He has to get into the seventh rank, and we teach that rook, promote to a queen, deliver check with the rook. Again, this is simple. Queen and bishop making contact to b7. Oh, we cannot promote because of this rook. So I think we have this check, and then we take this pawn. Right or wrong? I don't know. Oh, no, no, no. This check is wrong. I have a move, which is to play rook g5 check. King has to move anywhere. Then we play the move rook a5, cutting off the connection between this rook and that pawn again, and this pawn will be unstoppable. Yeah, we start with this. Then we play the rook a5, we takes, and this pawn is getting promotion. Okay, where is mate? This square is controlled. This is controlled. H file is entirely controlled. But we are not bringing our queen into the game. Oh, maybe we can play some rook h5 check. King will have no escaping square, so he has to play queen rook takes, and queen takes h5 will be mate. Yeah, we are in 40s now, so we will be keep going. Okay, we can take, but then bishop is still defending that. So what about bishop takes g5? Bishop takes g5 might runs into knight takes d5, right? How many you solved? I have solved 35. We are still going. Bishop takes g5 runs into knight takes d5. We do have cd which hits the knight, but then he takes that bishop. What about this move? And bishop takes g5, knight takes d5, bishop takes e7, knight takes e7 is there, which is not winning. So I think we have to do something. We just eliminate that bishop, and anyway it is, then bishop takes c5. And now we are winning this piece. Okay, as I'm saying the first instance that this diagonal is weak and we have the move queen h5 check. He can draw the knight back, but then bishop c4 is there, right? If g6, we just take this knight with check and we win the rook as well. We start with this, and now bishop c4 I think is the way. Yeah, bishop c4 wins the game. But queen e7, queen e7 there is knight c7. Yeah, we take c3. Yeah, we win the game. What about this check? Rook takes, and then this check. Oh, I think this check is winning. King f7, rook f, queen f8 check. King takes e6 is there, right? Oh, but I think after this check, king f7, we have knight g5 check, king f6, then queen f8 meet. Yeah, we have calculated that correctly. What about this check? Queen g4 is out of the scope because bishop is protecting that square. So we have to start with rook g5 check. We can simply take this, but I think we should deliver checkmate instead. Yeah, we start with this check. And now queen f3, there is this escape. Oh, maybe we just take this knight now because if queen takes, oh, queen takes is out of the question. Oh, there is no mate, I think. Queen f3, there is king e8. You have no mate. What about bishop? Bishop c4, e6. Oh my god, I'm stupid, man. This just wins the game. Okay, okay, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, let's calculate this one. I think we can win the queen with rook to g2 check. Where is mate? I think we just cut off the king. There is no check. I think we just cut off the king and threatens g6 checkmate. Yeah, he can protect that checkmate, but we can play the move g6 anyway, and we can win that rook. What if we start with this move? Then I think he can escape there. This move again, there is escape. I think we should cut off the king entirely on the g5, threatening g6 fork. And if we stop with one of the rook, we go g6 anyway. He takes that, and we take it back, and we will be up a rook. And we can stop that one. That one is not going in. Okay, we are in 50s now. Oh, there should be a fork. But there is enough defender for the now. For now. Hmm. Everything is equal, but there should be some tactics. If we take, that is simple. Knight takes, and bishop takes. And I'm not seeing any tactics there. Bishop b4 looks way to go. Yeah, bishop b4 pins the knight and threatens to pick up that knight. He has to defend. We take the knight. Bishop takes, then we take this pawn with a4. Yeah, bishop b4 is the move. Now we take that. Okay, I think both of the king are weak, but I think our king is so weak. Look at this rook and this queen threatening mate in one. So that gives us the sense that we have to do something now. So we can see that rook is cutting off this file. So we have this check, knight f8. Okay, check, knight f8 probably, or this knight f8. We can take, but another knight can take it back as well. Then queen takes e6 is there, check, king h8. King h8 is there actually at the end. Okay, let's calculate this line. Queen c8, knight f8. Rook takes f8, knight h takes f8. Oh, we cannot take that pawn because knight is going to defend that. So what about this one? King h8, check, knight f8. Oh, again there is rook takes. I think we should start with this first, then we will see. Okay, now check, knight f8. Okay, check. Oh, sorry, check, knight f8 is there. Check, knight f8. Rook takes f8, knight takes f8, queen takes f8, king h7, and queen g7 is mate. Wow. Queen g7. Wow, a little bit hard, but we did that. We did it. Okay. I think material is equal on the board. Both has two minor pieces. So if I take that is queen takes simply. And if I take here, then there is this move, then knight c7, forks the king and the queen. That was the way. Okay, now this one, again material is kind of equal, bishops and knight, two rooks. So that gives us the sense that either we have to win the material or we have to trap his queen somehow. But I'm not saying that we can trap his queen because he has many squares over there. What about b4? Hits the queen and the knight. Is it that simple? b4, queen takes a4, we just take the knight and bishop is defended by the rook. Yeah, b4 seems to the way. Okay, it's not fine because if I take my rook will be hanging. So we start with a5, hating the queen as well. King b5, sorry, a5, queen b5, and then maybe c4. Yeah, c4. And now we take that knight. King is cut off through the g file. So the only file is h. But our queen is completely out of the game. But I think we can throw this check. King will not be going to g4. So after rook h8 check, he has to go through g3 or g2. So if he goes g3, we can quickly bring our queen into the game, and that should be winning. So now we can eliminate this. We can just use the process of elimination. Rook h8, king g2 is the only viable move then. Rook h8, king g2 is the only viable move. Then what will you do? Did you repeat the moves? If he goes there, then we can bring the queen that way. Yeah, I think we should just repeat the move because we are on the verge of defeat. Rook h8 and rook g8. Rook h8 is a miss. Oh man, rook h8 was a miss. What was the move there then? What the heck? Okay, let me see. We get first wrong. Oh, this check was completely out of my mind, man. And now this, and this is mate. Oh, that check was completely out of my. Okay, let's keep going. We get the first one wrong. Okay, we have some huge pressure on that one. So we have this, and then this. But he takes that rook. Queen takes. We're still hitting that knight and threatening that fork. Oh, so what about queen e2? Hitting the knights like multiple times. If knight, oh, I think we can sack the queen for two rooks. Ah, no. If we goes for this line, bishop takes e7, rook takes e7, and knight takes d5. He has the desperate move. Rook takes e1 check. Queen takes e1. Then he will just move the queen like queen d7, and we will have nothing. And if we start with knight takes d5, there is knight takes d5, rook takes e8, rook takes e8, and again we have nothing. So what if we start with queen e2, where he can move the knight? Let's suppose knight f5, queen takes e8, rook takes e8, rook takes e8. Only move will be to play the move bishop f8 and then bishop h6. No, bishop h6, no, knight is protecting. So what about bishop e7 there? I think we should go for this. This should be winning. Oh, not winning. Back to back wrong. What is the solution? Oh, that is the solution. How did I miss that? Queen e5, we just take that with check. Oh man, I was calculating this line. I was calculating this line, knight f5. This is winning apparently. Bishop f8, we take this, and now there are multiple threats. This is winning for what? Then what is the counter blow after this? Just king d7, defending that rook. And now we win this piece. Ah no, he can put more pressure on that bishop. You cannot move it because you will lose the queen. Yeah, okay, wow. Okay, we missed simple one. Let's keep going. We are at puzzle number 47 and we are getting back to back problem. I have to solve this one. Okay, it seems like we have to start with this check. If he goes back anywhere, then there is queen d7 mate. That's simple. So after this check, he has to take, rook has to check, king g5, king g5, and then what? I don't know. Okay, let's start with this. Now this check seems the way to go. Otherwise, he's escaping. What is the move now? This is not a possibility because knight takes. This is not a move. This takes. Yeah. Again, there is this, but then I can go back. King f6. I'm missing something. Surely I'm missing something. And there is the threat of rook takes f1 check as well. So we have to do something now. What about this check? King takes, bishop e2 check, king g5, or no. He can escape via h6. Ah, man, why it's not working? Oh, check. If king takes, what about queen h7 check? King g5, queen h4, queen h5, then there is king f6, queen f5, bishop e2, there is this check, king g2, but it does not feels the way to go. No, we have to do something now because our king is so weak. Check takes, queen h7, king g5. No, no, that's not the way. Is this survival? Queen c1, king g2. Yeah, I think bishop e2 is the only viable. We don't have any breakthrough here via rook. Yeah, maybe bishop e2 is fine. Queen c1, or king g2 is fine. There are no checks. Yeah, we just takes. Yeah, yeah, that was the way. Okay, bishop is hanging, so we have to do something. Check. King here. Okay, I think we should start with this move. If king d7, king e7, we have rook e6 check. And if king goes like this way, we can move our bishop. Or should I just go here? Oh, look at this move. We can actually play no rook d1, hg, fg, rook takes h2 check, king g1, bishop e3, king f1. Actually, he can play that rook h1 and no, rook d1 is not working. I guess we are not in time. Maybe we goes here. He takes. We throw this check. King goes up. Oh, rook f7 will be winning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rook d1, hg, rook d6 check, king f5, and rook f7 will be checkmate because this pawn will be still controlling that pawn. That square, or after all, those two pawns will be on these two squares, which will cover that escaping square. Yeah, we start. We just take this check, and now this is mate. Okay, not easy, but still fine. Okay, now I think position is fine. Material is also equal. So we have to find that counter blow. I think I have seen that knight is z4, bishop is z4, and queen h4, threatening me and hitting that bishop twice with the queen and the bishop. Yeah, it is easy. Not that hard. Not that hard. We are going great. Check, check, rook h7, and knight g6, fg, and queen takes h2 mate. And I got the first one wrong. Only 49 today. Only 49. No, not enough, but still fine. Still fine. Let's see what was the solution for this. But I'm not happy for this rush. I was targeting. I think we should start with this knight g6. Yeah, I think we should have started with knight g6. After that, oh, knight f7 is actually winning. Queen takes, rook takes. And if he takes back with the rook, oh, he can't take back with the rook because it is pinned. So he has to take here with the queen. King g6 out of the question here, and then we deliver meat. We should have given some more time there. My best was 45 only. And my best is kind of, what is my best? My best is, I think, 56. Bro, 49 G. Yeah, yeah. My best is 56, but I got sort of that today. I hope you have enjoyed this one, guys. And if you are enjoying these streams and my games, you can hit that like button. Highest puzzle solved today was 2600. So that's fine. Yeah. So if you are still enjoying this stream, you can hit the subscribe button and give me a sub. That will motivate me, and I will keep doing some good work in chess, and I will try to keep entertain you. And yeah, that's enough for today, guys. I will see you in the next stream. Bye bye. Have a good night. Take care. And maybe tomorrow is an off day for me, so I might be streaming at the morning as well, maybe around 10 a.m. So you guys can join there. We will have some fun there, and I will try to do something new today. Sorry, tomorrow. I will try to do something new tomorrow, and you guys will love it. I'm sure for that. Chuck both it's you, Bruno. I hope you have enjoyed the game. Yeah. If you have not subscribed yet, just smash that subscribe button and now get out of here.